Most Dangerous Podcast. BOP's in the building. What's good? It was going bar for bar. Day camp was going down, man. Let's get it. Good. Hondo up in the street. Hondo. We ain't out. To the O, to the U, to the T, that fresh out.
What's up? Scando's favorite part.
Tonight.
What up?
Hey, man, yeah.
Scando's favorite
man,
part.
He's in a secret location. We can't even tell where he's at, man.
Right,
so,
right.
Man. Hey, we got that. Hey, hold up, man. We got that Sunday 5-piece dinner, dog. 2 darks, 1 light. You know what I'm saying? We good to go. You get to get. What did Jeezy's wife say? Konnichiwa. She said she keeps the dark meat on the side. And you wonder why she got divorced. Come on, man.
That's your girl.
Hey, man, fresh out, man. We got to talk some hip hop, man, before y'all go into the kitchen, man, this week, man. Salute to all the families, man, and Thanksgiving swag. You know how it goes down, man.
You already know.
I wonder what Diddy's going to do this. Wonder what he's going to do for Thanksgiving, man. He's a little lighter.
I can tell you
dog.
what. Yeah. He's gonna be sending out the money to everybody.
Pull out the money, people.
Spreading out the cheddar.
I guess he's gonna be stuffing more than turkeys, maybe.
This is gonna be a sus situation, man. This whole episode, man. So of course, man. Pause. We gotta have Scando in here, man. Scandalous is in the building. DJ Scandalous, man.
Scando, welcome back.
Him on YouTube, man. Go check him out, man. He's on the road to 1 million subs on YouTube, man. Go check him out. Plus, man, he pretty much runs the whole situation over on Facebook, man. Let's be clear, man.
Indeed.
5 million served, man. He's like McDonald's over there, man. Scando, what's goody, man?
Yeah, I'm doing good. You know, it's a really great time for hip hop. We have a new Busta Rhymes album to look forward to. So, you know, it's a great time for us old school fans that really been craving something like this. But we'll break it down.
Facts. BOP was goody, man. BOP's in the building, man. What's goody, man? What's going down, man?
Hey, feeling good, feeling great, doing better than Diddy these days. Happy Sunday to y'all out there. Scando, welcome back. How about yourself, Iceberg? How you feeling?
Hey, man, like I said, man, salute to Jay Camper, man. He's down in a secret location, man, but I know he's got his feet up, man, trying to get him a little browner, you know what I'm saying, a little tan.
As long as he's not at that flavor camp, then he's cool.
Man, I meant to put on that. You're not Philly clean unless you're zesty clean. For Diddy, man.
You know, real quick, you got so we're on episode 238, Iceberg title Freak Off, right? Y'all remember that old commercial?
This crazy title.
Playoffs. This is the Freak Off episode.
Yeah. First of all, like we're gonna get to the Freak Offs, man. You know
salute to Touch 182.
First of all, salute to Mama and Papa. DJ Scandalous, man, they in the building, man. Or they were going to watch at some point. So
salute to
I'll be watching replay.
Yeah, they gonna watch the
salute
replay,
to
man.
them.
Salute to them. Touches in the building. What's goody, man? Gritty's in here. Anytime Gritty comes through, you know we got to flex.
Do the
on
flex.
Him, man.
Salute.
Busy B's in here, man.
Busy B. Oh, he got 2 of them.
He
got 2. All right.
Of course, Amber's in here, man. Salute, Amber, man. What's going on, man?
Salute, Amber Knight.
And come on, man.
Oh,
you already know that name.
Yeah, man. D-Von's in here, man. Come on, man. You ain't got the pinky on today, bro?
Oh, no. You got to hit it again, brother. Hit it again for Devon. I got it now.
Hey, man, Day One Club, let's be clear, man. He's a member, man.
You already know.
Pull out the pinky rings for him, you know.
Pinky ring.
But everybody's coming in here, man. As everybody's coming in here. This dude dropped a Flute album. Come on, man. So this thing, Andre 3000.
Got all the sound effects today.
Right.
Andre 3000, bro. The guy that we love and adore, man. We always talk about he has the best bars. Again, we just talked about this last week with Coop, man, from According to Hip Hop, man. Salute to him, Mike D, you know what I'm saying? Rap Round Table, man. You know the spaces, man. Ease, you know what I'm saying? They're holding it down. We talked about this, man, with Coop. Andre 3000 drops a no-bar Flute album? So of course, man, we had to check it out, man. We talked about it, man. He was on GQ, man. He there was a lot of stuff that he kind of talked about. As everybody come in here, we gonna unpack it. Salute to Miss LB's up in here. We see you. You know what I'm saying? Family was goody.
What's happening, sis?
Darren Ford's in here, man. Scandal 107, man. Scandal's cousin.
Uh-oh. There you go. There you go.
We're related somehow.
Salute.
Right.
He basically talked about, because again, we thought he had music in the vault. No music, no extra music at all. He said he don't have none. He don't have no clips. He said there's gonna be an album. Again, B.O.P. put this in our group chat. Dude said it was no bars, so we checked it out. I actually have a video of B.O.P. listening to it. Here it goes. Hold up.
Stop.
It's this bad.
Stop.
It's this bad, bro.
Stop.
The album is sleepy time music. Again, if you haven't heard, let me play a little bit just so you hear. This is what the album sounds like. I think Miss LB said she liked it actually.
I already stole what I was going to say. I was going to say, if I want to fall asleep, I'll listen to this album.
So, the real quick, as everybody's coming here, man, what's you guys' thoughts? Andre 3000. You could almost put him on a Mount Rushmore if you had the arguments. He drops a Flute record? Scandalous, man. What's your thoughts on this, B.O.P. in the chat? What's your thoughts on this Flute record? The debut album from Andre Benjamin.
Honestly, like, it's kind of unexpected. Everyone thought that he'll have a rap album come out. And even though it's this far in his career, it'll be great for his own brand because everyone ranks him up high on the GOAT list. But then a lot of people, one of the criticisms that people have is that he doesn't have a solo album to go up against the Tupac and Biggie and Eminem and Nas of the world, right? So, like, I think this album's getting a lot of flack, and it will continue to do so because everyone was expecting a rap album. Now, I don't mind it so much. It showed how creative he is, and apparently he's been already doing albums like this under a alias name that no one's known about. Apparently he's been providing flute sounds for the Baby's songs as well. So he's been, on this, whole thing for a while. I just don't understand why he's not doing a rap album. Is he insecure about his rapping ability? Maybe he thinks his rapping ability is not what people want today. Even though you see what Nas is doing, Andre 3000 album could still be critically acclaimed. So I'm not really sure what the hold up is with that is.
Hey,
facts. I think A Million Ideas is saying, man, it's good elevator music, man. You know what I'm saying? If you go up to the fifth floor and you need something to listen to, there you go. But Bebo, what you thinking on this joint? Since you already did a video, you know what I'm saying, doing the little two-step to it. Like, what's your thoughts, man?
Y'all see how Iceberg set me up for that one? Y'all see how he set me right up before I go
What's
to
your thoughts, man? Since you already basically we're talking about this bull, what's your thoughts, man? And salute to Born, man, from Germany, man. What's good? What's going on?
Hey, salute to Born from Hamburg. Yeah. Hamburg, Germany. Yeah, I mean, personally, I like the new Blue Sun album from Andre 3000. Okay, it reminds me of the times where, you would go to the mall or walk into like that nature-esque store that would have calming nature-related items for sale, including nature instrumental albums that they would and still do sell. And by the way, as Iceberg just played New Blue Sun, it's not only an album, as you could tell, where he's just only playing the flute and that's all you hear. No, there's other additional instrumentation and or accompanying sounds on that on this album, which to me personally sounds good throughout this project. Now, I will say yes, I, like most every fan of Andre 3000, would have liked to have heard a hip hop album with bars from Andre 3000 rapping on it. I mean, hands down. I mean, he's top 10 lyricist, arguably top 10, 15, 20, wherever you would rank him personally. And no, I respectfully don't agree with 3 Stacks when he says in so many words that there's nothing for him to really rap about at the age of 48, given, that, the older we all get, the more life experiences we gain in order for others to learn from.
Facts.
At the same time, he's not just on there at this point, or rather he's just not there maybe headspace wise to put out that rap album. And
Well, and this
personally, I can
thing,
respect
Bebo
that.
P gotta hold the brakes now, you know what I'm saying? Bebo P going hard in the paint. Now this thing, to Bebo P's statement, and salute, first of all, salute Dr. Reverend Silverthorne in the building. Hold on, real quick. I gotta play the music real quick.
On the Sunday.
Hold on the Sunday.
Well, Reverend Dr. Professor Apostle.
Pass the collection plate.
I knew
3
that was
times over.
coming.
3 times over.
Salute Silverthorne in the building, man. This is the thing though too, man. Let me turn this music off. He addressed that, Bebo, as you were basically talking about that. Let me play this real quick, man. Fair use, man. He got the church organ player glasses on too. Hold on.
Do have an urge because I want to create things. Like I'm happiest
Fair
when I'm
use.
creating things. And
Hold on, it ain't that
people
one.
think, oh man, he's just sitting on raps, or like he's just holding these raps hostage.
He got them music director from the church glasses on though. You know what I'm saying? Salute to him for that, man.
It's like I ain't got no raps like that. Like it's
Let's be clear. Andre Benjamin from Outkast said he don't have no rap.
holding these raps hostage. Like I ain't got no raps like that. Like it actually feels, sometimes it feels inauthentic for me to rap.
This dude said it feels unauthentic. Scandalous.
Because I don't have anything to talk about in that way. Like I'm 48 years old, and not to say that age is a thing that dictates what you rap about, but in a way it does. And
So this is the thing. So Andre 3000, DJ Scandalous, and Bebo just said he don't have nothing to talk about. Now we just saw Nasir Jones just do 6 albums.
In his late 40s.
In his late 40s, in his 50s. He just turned 50 this year.
Yep.
He's rocking stadiums. Madison Square Garden. Doing everything. I mean, like, he's inspired. And not
There's a
saying
lot to talk
everybody's
about,
Nas,
rap about.
but doesn't,
Yeah.
what's you guys' thoughts on him saying that, but also having a little bit of a litmus test to use Nas as an example of you can do that. And then also, we have Black Thought. He just dropped a book. It's a dope book. I forgot what it's called, but just go Google Black Thought book. Come on now, you got Google. He basically talked about being inspired from his past so he can bring it to the present. So even if you're not inspired by now, then there's something you can talk about. We had Nas talking about Death Row East and all that, and it cleared a lot of things up in the music. You know what I'm saying? Scandalous, Bebo P in the chat. What's you guys' thoughts on his statement of saying, he's not inspired, but then you got Nas like that? Is that an excuse, or is it just basically showing how great somebody like Nas, Lloyd Banks, and those kind of cats are right now, dropping music in their late 40s and early 50s?
I think it's a little bit unfair to compare Andre 3000 to Nas because everyone has different life experiences, and everyone pulls the inspiration in their own way. Like when we see Nas's last run, it was basically Hit Boy that kind of inspired him on this run. Maybe Andre 3K needs someone like that can inspire him on that level, whether a producer or someone that he, and his crew. But like, I totally understand that he's not inspired in this generation. I'd rather him be true to himself and not start capping on all these records like all these female rappers do, rapping about stuff that they haven't ever been involved in. So there's that.
Scandalous dropping straight bombs on people.
Man.
Bebo, what you thinking though, man? You agreeing with Scando, or what? Are you thinking of something different?
I mean, 3 Stacks just isn't inspired to put out rap music by way of an album right now. I mean, he still got bars because we heard the first single from Killer Mike's Michael album, and I mean, 3 Stacks rocked it, and I'm sure that we all can imagine that 3 Stacks has verses somewhere in the tuck, somewhere in a notebook or in his mind at times. I mean, what have you, but he's just not mentally there at that wavelength in order to generate an album. The inspiration just isn't there to produce a body of work from the man, and that's what I think it really boils down to.
Well, and this is the thing, man. Again, I gotta spin it back to Jay-Z. It kind of shows Jay-Z. Remember, Jay-Z said the same thing. He said he don't want to make a lot of tunes. You know what I'm saying? He just don't want to waste time in the studio. But again, I think it goes back to what Amber said earlier. This just again proves why Nas is the GOAT and Jay-Z's not. And let's be clear, we're gonna have Jarvo on next Sunday, man, for the 5-piece show. If you don't know what you're watching the hip hop 5-piece show. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get 5 pieces in a biscuit. You know what I'm saying? Today, so Jar's gonna be on. So we're gonna talk some Jay-Z next week.
Salute
but
to
again,
Jar.
it does show how great Nas is, and like Scando said, you really can't compare the two as far as Andre and Nas. It's a different kind of engine, man. You talking about an 05 Corolla versus 2022 Lexus. Let's be clear.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And Antoine saying 1486 is saying, and that's our guy, by the way, man.
Salute.
Man. He's bringing in. He's a show sponsor. If you want to be a show sponsor, you got to bring the bread. You know what I'm saying? Antoine right now is that show sponsor. He's
Appreciate
saying,
you.
I think it's ridiculous. It's a ridiculous excuse that has a reason that his reason at 49. But what about when he was 30 to 39? What about the past 20 years?
Ooh.
Damn.
Great point, Antoine 1486. Great point.
Now, do you feel like the anticipation for a solo album is too high, kind of like Detox level? Maybe this is what's making him insecure, to where he's not gonna put something out, and everyone's watching Nas do these 6 critically acclaimed albums, and maybe he doesn't feel like he can live up to that standard.
Ooh, you got to hit that X-Files music again there, Iceberg, for Scando up in this piece.
Come with the heat already, man. Come on, let's be
Appreciate you, Rennie.
Again, like I said, Rennie saying share the stream facts. Share the stream with everybody,
Appreciate
man. Tell them what's going on. Million Ideas saying we all free spirit dudes not getting passes with that no more. And again, like I said, we got mad love for Atlanta because again, I used to live in Atlanta for 2 years, man. Atlanta is outcast city. Let's be clear. And I think Andre doesn't understand how much he means to Atlanta, to the city, and to hip hop. Even just to release the bars that he's been releasing lately with the Kanye bars and some other stuff he's been on the Killer Mike, like B-Boy P said, it just invigorates the space. You know what I'm saying? We get excited when we hear verses from him. So even just hearing an EP of him just freestyling, doing those Drake, Dallas in 4 a.m. and Charlotte at 8 p.m., whatever the heck he got. Those would inspire people, man, again, just to hear some of the bars that he says. He's so intelligent. But again, they did the interview for him in a laundromat in L.A. for the GQ magazine. It kind of showed you just how out of touch bro is. But I think maybe, again, like he was talking about being famous again and all that. Like, and his PR people saying, hey, do you really want to be famous? Like, again, you live this regular lifestyle. He's at a laundromat. It's Andre Benjamin. He's at a laundromat doing his laundry. So it kind of just shows you where he's at mentally. But like I said, we got mad love for him. Again, like I said,
I have a quick question if y'all don't mind me asking.
Go ahead.
So obviously 3 Stacks is catching a lot of flack, a lot of criticism for this new Blue Sun album. Do you guys believe that even though, let's just say the album isn't for most people, let's just arguably say that, for argument's sake, does this still showcase a legendary move, given that really no other rapper has done something like this?
No.
Okay. What's your thoughts on that?
I think he got bills to pay.
Ooh, okay. What about you, Scando?
I think he just got bills to pay. This is the thing, at the end of the day, hey, man, he's in L.A.
Yeah, taxes are crazy high.
They were signed to Jive Records. How much money you think he got for that music? So again, this album was put out by Epic. This ain't no independent,
Venture. Yeah.
No, this ain't no CD Baby type stuff. You know what I'm saying? This ain't a, I just made some stuff at the crib like Lupe and then put it on a streaming platform.
Right.
He's still signed to a label. he got interviewed by GQ. Money. You just put a release out. That's probably gonna go gold. Money. So you can play all that little vegan sandwich all you want. It's about money, dog. You know what I'm saying? Scandal, what you thinking though?
Like I was saying earlier, I think there would be less flack for this if he would have released a solo album and then he would have did these little side projects. But I think the anticipation was so high, everyone expected a solo album. That's why this is getting a lot of heat. I think it shows his uniqueness, like I said before, but I think it does little to nothing to put him over the Ice Cubes and the KRS Ones and stuff like that on people's GOAT list, because even though he has great lyrics, he just doesn't have the solo accolades to really be up that high for me.
Can Andre 3000 redeem himself to the critics out there who's...
Well, I mean, look at Killer Mike. No one expected Killer Mike to come out with the Michael album this far in his career and be up for a Grammy. So if he could do it, I definitely think anyone from Outkast can do it.
Miss LB saying he claimed he don't have any raps at about 48, 49, but he was jumping on features not too long ago. I'm confused.
And that's exactly our point too, Miss LB.
Come on, salute to Miss LB in the building. Hold up, man. Also, too, man. Hold up.
Countdown in 3, 2, 1.
Mama's in the building. What's going on? Salute.
I guess I'm doing like a choir there.
Right. Salute to Mama Bear Art Doll.
Mama Bear's in the building, of course, man. Of course,
Iceberg gifted.
They're cooking.
Yeah. Hey, he up there. Hit that bubbly that cauldron.
Hands in the kitchen, palms itching. Come on, man. But again, like I said, man, salute to Andre 3000. I think again we was just like, man, we excited to hear something, man. It's almost like saying, hey, man, they got a new Pac album that came out to the vault, pulling out the vault, man. And then next thing you know, man, it's like an AI joint or his cousin in boo.
Well, actually, that just happened. That just happened.
Facts.
Because on the Tupac channel, you got a lo-fi Tupac beat album. Everyone wants a new vocal album, and they put out that trash.
Yeah,
like I said, man,
which is still creative because you can get the lo-fi type beats with like California Love and Changes, and that appeals to young generation on Twitch and stuff. So it's a great idea, but like no one really wants that. When you have all these songs tucked away, it's the same thing.
Facts, man. Hey, salute Leroy Green in the building too. He's like, what do you know about that SIBO?
SIBO.
Come on, man. You know how we do it. SIBO over here, man.
Yeah.
So. Devon saying too, I would love to know who was primarily responsible for Outkast concepts and songs. Most of the time that was Dre, right?
I thought it was just both.
You grew up on it, you know what I'm saying? So we think, obviously to me it's Dre, man. So, but again, like I said, for dude to say that he's kind of like lost in the sauce, man, don't have nothing in the tank, man. I think honestly, man, again, we're gonna talk about that hot tub and them freak offs. I just be tired of them freak offs. Could be in that cesspool. Straight poop shooter. NY Biases Media's up in here saying, I ain't mad at Dre and his Flute album. Come on, man. But he could never be mentioned as the GOAT in the GOAT conversation ever again. No solo material. Facts, man. Curtis up in here too, man. He's saying Big Boy.
What's happening?
This thing, man, you gotta put respect on Big Boy. He's still dropping music, man, without homie doing his thing. So salute to him.
Right.
Man, I had to read that twice, man, before I put it up.
Power
800, man. First of all, salute to Power 800 with the pregame show.
Absolutely.
Scroll up to the top, you can see that pregame show. He's saying, where's the funk album for him, though? And again, like I said, if you go back into the archives of Andre, he went from like, and again, salute to Coop. Coop said this from According to Hip Hop when he was on last Wednesday. He said he went from the Kango to the Koofy to the rap joint. Then he went to just wilding out wearing wigs and boo and singing. And then next thing you know, remember they were like, oh, he's the new Jimmy Van Halen. No, not Van Halen. He was Jimi Hendrix. But remember the movie name came out because it was Sus. And then next thing you know, the dude just kind of starts doing guest features on people's joints. And again, remember Bum B said, man, the only reason we got him in the video is because we was all at the awards show that day. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, yep.
But it is what it is. And first of all, NY Bias Media, man, quit beefing on Twitter, man. You know, hip hop's supposed to bring us all together, man. You know, I'm not saying you beefing, but you know, y'all beefing, man. Don't be doing all that. Leah's in the building. She said, I do agree with that, but she said, I don't think 3K can be in the GOAT conversation. Facts. Yeah, Scandal pretty much stamped him out of the joint, man. So
until we release this one, then we can judge that, you know.
Yeah. Empyrean said it's not his age, it's his lifestyle that's uneventful and uninspiring for hip hop. Ooh. Ooh. Well, I mean,
oh yeah, it ain't hot till he blowing up cars. Yeah, man. Yeah, we gonna talk about tonight, man. Jank.
oh, Reverend Dr. Professor Apostle Silverthorne over here preaching. Well, the name of the sermon is "It's Badu's fault."
Erykah Badu. Can he get to the yams? Hey, man, if you saw the yams, hold up, my fault. I ain't got much time. If you saw the yams, you probably understand why you probably went crazy. Hold up, man. I got Peter Parks, man.
Peter
$5
Parks.
He's a co-sponsor of the show today. Salute, man.
Salute.
He's saying Big Boy wrote and designed most of the best Outkast hooks and song concepts.
Yep.
Damn. Y'all agree with that? Salute to Peter Parks, man. Y'all agree with that, Scando?
I'm starting to think about it more and more now that he said that he's creatively tired and can't come up with any new concepts on his own, you know?
It was that first flute sound, wasn't it? It was that first note from the flute that made you start reconsidering, wasn't it, Scando?
But my thing is, why don't he just, you know, get Big Boy to help him out or do another album together, you know?
Maybe there's something contractually that's going on that's been happening, you know, that prevents them from being able to do so.
Hey, man, somebody that got Google, look up who Big Boy is signed through. And if it's Epic, then they don't have no issues because we just saw this Flute album is signed. It's under Epic. So if maybe Big Boy's independent, maybe that's the issue because he doesn't want to sign with a label. You know how the labels are now. So, well, Badu just justified him. It's rapping. It's definitely hurtful. It's rapping. It's
Dang.
Yeah, he got that window seat, straight cheeks.
The window seat. Wow.
Again, like I said, man, it is what it is. But
Leah also said,
not the same joint.
oh, the same thing. Okay, yep.
Yeah, like I said, man,
Salute,
at the end of the
Leah.
day, man, like I said, salute to Andre, man, the Flute. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of cats gonna sample the joints and try to make them from hip hop
Right,
beats.
right.
You
Just
know
like how they did with
Yeah, we
that.
don't sample the joints.
Just how they did when Miss Lauryn Hill came out with that double Unplugged album. That was just her playing the guitar in front of a little crowd, and they heavily criticized her. But like you said, Iceberg, you know, there were some cats that sampled it at the same time. So I thought that was a great point.
And this thing, LP saying, man, they never dropped a three-verse song, but ran out of ideas.
Ooh.
Got the quote of the night.
He really does.
He
That's
never
a good
dropped a
point, LP.
three-verse song,
Ooh.
but you ran out of. Come on, man.
Yikes.
LP's up in here, man. Salute, like I said.
Man.
Oh yeah, there you go. Antoine saying
were.
when they signed to Arista. I said Jive. Arista back today. Salute. Yeah,
Yep,
you right.
Arista, that's true. Yep.
Miss LB saying you spot on, man.
Yep.
Come
Miss
on.
LB agrees with LP there. Yeah.
But like I said, salute to him, man. And again, like I said, we know he got talent. We know he's a dope rapper. We know all that, man. But again, we don't have to question, you know, that. We just questioning, you know, it's almost like a Mike Vick situation, you know what I'm saying? Mike Vick came into the game, you know what I'm saying, top draft pick, but threw that playbook straight in the trunk of the car. You know, he ain't read nothing. So what's your love for the game? Because, again, we see what Nas is doing, not only just for himself, for other people in the game as well. So, again, I think maybe Andre's more nearsighted and more focused about himself right now, which is cool. It's all good. But to me, man, when you have great powers comes great responsibilities. Just like Scando.
Spider-Bird.
But yeah, I was gonna say, Miles Morales up in here over there.
Yeah.
Oh, Berg Morales over here just doing one of these.
Just like Scandal's trying to get to 1 million subs. So we got DJ Scandal's in the building
Spider-Bird.
today, man. Go over to his channel real quick, man. Go over there. Just go over there.
Yes.
Your mama did it. Go over there, give him a sub, and then come right back over here, man. NY Bias, man, our guy, man, said Big Boy definitely doesn't get the credit he deserves.
Correct, NY Bias.
This thing, Big Bo, before we get off this real quick.
Let's go.
Do you think Big Boy just sitting back and watching all this bull, just like, told y'all niggas, I'm the guy. And of course he's supporting them, but it's like, man, I told y'all dude weirdo.
Nah, I really just think Big Boy is really just supporting Andre 3 Stacks and pretty much anything that he does. So I think it's just more of a supportive role, you know, throughout the last several years of, you know, them pretty much being brothers, not only just in this game of music, but just in life. So Jack Acronym said 3 Stacks is hip hop's Dennis Rodman. Dang. Ooh. That's kind of harsh. Ooh.
But it's true. Hey, man, salute to Jack, man, in the building, man.
Salute to Jack Acronym.
Curtis is also saying,
75 Black. Curtis 75 Black said, don't give him a pass. If you do, you got to go back and the source. All those albums you either slept on or hated.
True.
Well,
True.
Go up to Born Gifted's comment.
Yeah, I'm on my bear. Spider-Bird.
Right here?
Yeah, go ahead. You can read that.
Born Gifted said dropping a 16 bar verse, I think is what he's talking about, is way different than making 12 songs with 36 verses and hooks.
Pain on this boy, man. What did he do to y'all? God bless Born Gifted.
They over here doing the math, Iceberg and
The
Scando.
math is
But
mathing,
the reason I wanted to point that out is because, yeah, maybe back in the day, 20 years ago, you had to do 3 verse tracks. But now you see all these mumble rappers like Lil Durk. They only rap for like a minute 59 seconds, really. So you can't really use that excuse anymore, even though I like that comment.
Facts, man. Again, man, first of all, salute to Double Barrel. Every time he comes in, we got to shoot him off. You know what I'm saying? He's saying Big Boy's last album with Sleepy Brown was indie.
Yeah, that was
maybe that's why. Maybe that's why they ain't done nothing together, because dudes still want to be on the plantation a little bit. So.
Oh, Iceberg over here.
So maybe that's why they can't really do nothing together right now. And Touch 182 saying, Salute 182. He's the MC of the FRSHOUT, man. Always showing love, man. He said, and he's a member. Let's be clear.
Yes.
He said he could have done 1 song a year. Facts.
Minimum.
You know what I'm saying?
That's bare minimum. Yeah.
And this thing, man. Mama Bear gave up my cover. I am Spider-Bird, man. I'm trying to basically help everybody in the community go. When I go, give me that wig. Give me that wig. Give me that wig. You're done. We want natural hair.
Iceberg Parker over here.
We want, We're taking all the wigs off. Watch your wigs. Stop. Yeah. So watch out. I'm over here taking all the wigs. Watch your wig. But Devon said, we the fans respect his talent more than he does. Man.
Dang. That's another quote of the day.
Who?
D to the M to the A said the double standard on 3 Stacks is kind of loony. Ooh.
Facts,
ooh. Said it's kind of loony out here.
Dianel, that's my guy. Remember we had to pronounce his name in the spaces, man. Salute to Dianel, man, in the building, man. Always make, man. Hey, man, we need an invite to come over and get some food. Let's be clear, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's be clear, Dianel, you was in BX too. Am I right? He was BX. But like I said, salute to Dianel. Me and I did say dead serious though. He really needs. He was on.
I don't know how to pronounce that.
I don't know how to pronounce it either. Making his album though. Yeah, facts, man. Salute. Million Ideas, man. That's our guy too, man. Always in the booth, man. Salute, man. Great MC as well. Silverthorne saying maybe 3 Stacks just was never the type of MC we thought he was, and time is showing it.
No, he still got it. I think 3 Stacks definitely still has it. He's just in a different wavelength, kind of similar to that Love Below portion of Speaker Box Love Below. He's just he was in a different wavelength then, because that wasn't a rap album. And, nearly 20 years later, we have a similar, though not the same, similar situation, just being at yet another level even from that. So there's that. Hudson said, what I don't like is the feds, DJ Vlad being corny, bringing up 3 Stack streams for this release. Ooh.
Hudson was goody, man. North Carolina stand up, man. Salute. Yeah, man, we taking all the wigs off. With all the power. I have the power to take the wigs. Yeah, man. That young Jeezy, Konnichiwa, Jenny Moss.
Wait, Iceberg. So you Spiderberg and you're Lionel from Thundercats, brother.
I have the power.
I have the wig.
He's like Pootie Tang with the belt whipping around.
Right. On the running kind.
Yeah, on the tippy top. And Rebel Legit, salute to Rebel Legit, our guy, man. He said, yeah, that Big Boy and Sleepy album was fire. Let's be clear, man. If you haven't checked that out, man, check that out, man. It's a dope album, man. Salute, man.
Too tough.
Born Giver saying scandalous. And he had 30 years since
1994.
Well, I mean, Jay-Z came out with like an 8-minute verse, right? Why can't he do something?
Man, you starting stuff. You starting stuff, man. You starting stuff, man. Hey, man, salute to Saint, man. South Africa's in the building.
Salute to South Africa.
You know
What's happening? What's happening? Let us know where y'all from out there.
He grabbed them Oshkosh Bagasse joint. And you know you had some Oshkosh Bagasse with the look, your little joint. So y'all had some when I was a kid, man. Darren Harris is up in here, man. Salute.
Darren Harris, salute. Yeah, he had them Oshkoshs on. Wonder if he had the LA gears that glow too.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
You had the Busta Brown shoes on the white shoes with the hard bottoms. You had the Busta Brown when you was a kid. Yeah, yeah.
Nah, Darren Harris, I see what you're saying. He should have said the South got something to play, not say.
Well, this thing, remember, let's be clear. Andre 3000 came on to the Source Awards, man, and said the South had something to say.
That's true.
I guess they don't now.
Ooh.
First of all, let's be clear, man. Celebrity in the building, man. Nino Beige.
Nino
man.
Beige.
Producer, man. What's going on, man? If y'all not following Nino Beige, go on the IG, man. Check him out. He's saying, I can't speak based off conversations I've had with 3 Stacks personally. Rap ain't as easy for him as we think it is.
That's true.
Man.
Depending on the artist, of course.
I agree, Nino. And like I said, Nino's out of LA. Toss a lot of these cats, man.
Salute to LA.
I mean, like, there's no lies in this situation, but again, we got to hold them a little heavier than we would. Drizzy Drake.
The Aubrey Berg.
Turn the music on, man. This dude drops another mid-album. When's he gonna stop? If y'all like Drake in the album, let us know, man. Okay, Christina said OVO. Okay, she's up in here. She's representing.
Salute to Christina.
What's y'all real thoughts on this album, though? Again, this dude drops another album because, again, he dropped that mid situation for
That
all
was
the
below
dogs.
mid. That was
But then we
below
found out the dogs was the female. It wasn't for the real dogs. You didn't have nobody on there spitting. It was all singing and bull. So again, he drops the mid for all the dogs joints. We get Joe Buttons basically critiquing the joint. Dude gets into the fee-fees. Next thing you know, he comes out with this situation. It's a 6-album joint. Let me play the trailer for y'all.
6-track joint.
Yeah.
It's a 6-track joint. What did I say? 5?
You said 6 albums.
Yeah.
Oh, 6 albums. Well, okay, whatever. It sounds like it sounds like Scorpion. It's the same thing. This is the thing. When y'all gonna realize Drake is Joe Biden? He basically only comes to the black churches when it's time for a vote. So he only gives you raps when y'all basically mad at him. He'll give you Obama phone. Let me play this joint, man.
I'll say this to you. I feel no need to appease anybody.
There's nothing wrong with that, right, Scando? BOP, ain't nothing wrong with doing you, right? Okay, we're going to keep going.
Generally speaking.
I feel so confident about the body of work that I just dropped that I know I could go and disappear for whatever, 6 months, a year, 2 years, even though I'm not really into the lengthy, super lengthy disappearances.
That was a sneak diss at Mid Kenny. Hold up, did y'all hear that?
Yeah, he's not.
That was a
into the
sneak diss at
superhero
Mid Kenny.
thing, disappearances.
Even though I'm not really like I'm not really into the super lengthy disappearances for the sake of mystery, but you know, ultimately, it's coming to me in a way that I haven't experienced maybe since like if you're reading this, where it's just kind of like.
Bebo did the same thing in Indianapolis, man, at the Casico Fieldhouse, man. So
I feel like
he
I'm
did the same thing.
I feel like I'm in that mental state without doing.
Fair use, don't hit us for that. But again, like I said, Scary Hours 3, man. Let's be clear. The J. Cole situation, man, the first person shooter joint and the video, crazy. Let's be clear.
Yeah.
But again, you really just want to hear that J. Cole situation. His verse is nuts. You know what I'm saying? Paul. But Drake? So he drops the 6-track joint. You have Conductor, Vinyls, Boy Wonder, and The Alchemist?
And even Lil Yachty on a couple tracks, I believe.
I'm just saying production.
Yeah, that's what
You
I'm saying.
You can't go wrong with that line, all right? Farts. Scandalous. You have your touch on the pulse of hip hop. Bebo P, you're a writer, producer, rapper, man. You've been doing everything. You're actually curating the situation now for a group. The chat. Is Drake still is he a top tier dude? Why are we still talking about when he's dropping mid joints and he don't even care about what he's doing? What was your thoughts on this drop, Scandals?
I honestly thought he was going to retire because isn't that what he said like a couple months ago? Oh, I'm not going to make music for a while. It's another game situation, another Tom Brady coming out of retirement, and it just goes to show you that he gets it all in his feelings about Joe Buddy. I almost said Joe Biden.
Joe Biden. Joe Biden coming to the black church. I'm coming to the black church and clapping off beat. I'm being born again. Going to be born again.
It all goes back to Joe Budden saying, you know, he's making rap for teenagers instead of acting his age and maturing over the years with his music. And I think that's what it comes down to.
Facts.
Salute to was it Imperium?
Yep.
He's saying that Wicked Man is the best track.
Yeah.
There's some dope raps on here, and there's another J. Cole feature on there as well, which is dope.
Yep, it is.
Bebo P, what you thinking, man? Because again, we know Drake's bars inspire you. You know what I'm saying? They wake you up in the morning.
Thank you.
What was your thoughts on hearing Scary Hours 3?
To address the question you asked earlier to lead up to the latter question, Drake has never been, nor will he ever be in my top 10 list of rappers or MCs. I mean, I will say at the same time that it's sad how essentially he added what consumers now can see and hear on tracks 24 through 29 as a nearly entire rap album that people have really been inquiring about and wanting from Drake to deliver to such, to his audience. Now, don't get me twisted. His project, the project's still mid overall. At the same time, let's remember how he would emphasize a couple or a few times on separate interviews some time back that he would allegedly never give fans an entire rap album, when in fact he low-key just did that, with the exception of the hook of the newly added last song on this project, You Broke My Heart.
Oh, we're gonna talk about that. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say it's funny how life made Aubrey spin the block on those comments after, from really up to this point. But the back and forth rhyming that he did with J. Cole, such as, what Scando was referring to on that Evil Ways track, it was definitely a cool track. And Drake had a few metaphors that were decent at best, on that Red Button, Stories About My Brother, You know, when he was saying, I'll start blacking out over here like a segregation. I will effing double cross you in words like it's meditation, you know, like leg crossing, I guess. So again, mid, but it's better. It's a better approach than what you're used to hearing. Overall, still mid, but it's sad that it had to, you know, that he had to do like a overtime situation because he was catching so much flack for how toilet water for all the dogs is sounding.
But why dude had to go after Tekashi 6ix9ine? Like that's 3 years late. 3 years late on that snitching thing.
It is.
Again, let's be clear, man. Can we go back in time a little bit? You know,
let's go.
Let's go back in time.
Back, as you would say.
The Chris Berman. Back. So. So let's go back, man.
All I picture is Eddie Murphy going down the hallway with a gun.
So first of all, Allie's in here in the building. Salute. She's saying, "Hey, DJ Scando, what's goody?
What up?"
She's saying, "What's going on?" Okay, let's just do since 2018. Scorpion double album. It was cool, right?
It's all right.
Then we went to Certified Lover Boy.
That was not good.
And then you do For All the Dogs. And then, of course, we got the Scary Hours in there, which were mid.
Don't forget about that attempt at house music that he tried to give a go at. Honestly, never. Okay, my bad, bro.
He did the Beyonce-esque album. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? When you had a wedding joint, we had a black wedding, and they had to play some house music. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna play that joint.
Honestly, never mind.
So again, like I said, and nothing's wrong with somebody experimenting. Do your thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with artists experimenting, but it's the same thing we just said about Andre 3000. We can't never have no GOAT conversation with Drake because you putting out too much like duds, man. Let's be clear.
I mean, we can have a GOAT conversation, but it's more so R&B than hip hop.
So again, it's certain.
Coming for you, R. Kelly.
right.
So yeah. So Certified Trash Boy.
Trash Boy.
So again, like I said,
Facts
it's the same. It's the same heat that we have to have for Andre 3000 for Drake. Drake basically, let's be clear, he's only had J. Cole and Kenny for competition over his whole career.
Pretty much.
Andre had the whole industry at one point that he had to battle through, and he was in a group. So, but again, it's still greatness. So we have to give greatness a conversation, and we have to basically take him in the back of the shed with that young Jeezy, Jenny Ma. Slaps. Again.
That sounded like a Diddy.
I didn't even want to hear the joint when he came out with the record. I didn't want to hear it because I knew it basically was a response to Joe Buttons. Let's be clear. You know what I'm saying? We knew it was gonna be some hip hop because everybody said he can't do some, so now you're gonna try to rap a little bit, and it was still mid. Let's be clear, it was still mid. It's It's not even on AZ level. It's not even on any OG level at all.
Not at all.
And again, the song that he had with J. Cole, J. Cole bodied him. You want to hear J. Cole sounds like he's inspired. Let's be clear.
He does.
J. Cole sounds inspired. And again, it's almost like when D Wade asked LeBron to come to the Heat. That's what Drake's doing right now with the concert with J. Cole. I can't do nothing without J. Cole right now because he's holding me down. You know what I'm saying?
It's funny you say that, Iceberg.
It's not a lot of gas in the tank. So again, Drake's like, yo, I gotta pair it with somebody, man. You know what I'm saying? He's a bottom.
Probably next to this not certified Lover Boy, but this For All the Dogs.
Oh.
Go ahead, Iceberg.
Now this thing. Christina's basically she's in here boxing for Drake though. She's in here boxing for him. She said, what about Her Loss? Which is up for a Grammy.
21.
Now, this thing, to Christina's point, I like Her Loss, though. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it was mid at all. What do you guys think about the Her Loss joint? Which is up against Nas right now and the Michael joint. I mean, for a Drake album, let's be clear. We're not talking about boom bap hip hop. We're talking about Drake. For me, I thought it was a decent project. with 21?
That's all you, Scando. You can start it off.
Like, I mean, I wasn't looking for Drake at 21. I think it's more so him trying to stay relevant. You know, catch on the 21 Savage wave. But I think more people will be more interested in a Drake and J. Cole type collab album rather than that.
I think you're
so,
right.
You know, I think he should do something like this instead of just, you know, putting more tracks on this for all my dogs, whatever. So,
basically goes higher because basically he didn't make it a separate project. He added it to it.
Yeah, because most of
tracks.
them, I think the style is very different because it's mostly all rap except for the last song. You know, when you get into that, what You Broke My Heart, I think it's called or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I was listening to that and we got towards the outro, and the outro is what was it? F my ex, but it sounds like F my ass. So I had to turn that shit right off. He's like, F my ass, my ass, my ass.
Well, in one song he asked, he had a situation about if he was
I think Bebo's frozen.
Yeah, Bebo stay frozen on that joint, man.
Dude,
acknowledge him.
Yeah, Diddy got us. But again, like I said, you know,
cut that Bebo off.
the yellow fingernails. One record he was questioning if he was bi or not.
Yep.
Hair roll looking things or whatever.
Yeah, you hang with Yachty. And again, like I said, it's no knock to Drake, but we gotta be the old uncles, man. We gotta holler at him, man. Again, Drake's like 38.
Something like that.
He ain't no young cat no more, man. You know what I'm saying? So we kind of gotta hold him a little bit to a standard, man. But again, Drake is basically the new LL Cool J. He's going with the trends, you know what I'm saying? He's going basically, if somebody come out wearing kilts, he's going to wear a kilt, you know what I'm saying?
But what can he do to redeem himself? Like, should he just do a whole rap album and just have no singing on it? Because that's kind of his bread and butter.
I think he's done. In the chat, man, what do y'all think what Scandalous said, man? Put in the chat, what do you think he has to do to get back to platinum status, man, where... Again, there was one point where he was running the entire game. I think he had like 30 singles that was straight going ham.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I mean, like you couldn't even argue that Drake wasn't number one.
That's
Has
probably
he lost
the problem.
that Midas touch though?
That's probably a problem. He's more worried about the charts and staying on top rather than putting out good lyrical content.
Okay. Again, like I said, Tracy G's up in here. She's saying I'm a Christina, even though my last Drake favorite album is. Well, nothing was the same. The Scary Albums 3 hit like KD to me. Okay, I feel you. And we see the thumbnail. We like the thumbnail on there. Salute. You know what I'm saying? You got the old swag on there. We like that. Leroy Green saying 10 solid joint soul samples and bars. That would basically get him back in the good graces. But again, I think he's still going with the youngins, you know what I'm saying? That's more for the old cats, you know what I'm saying?
Here's the thing, similar to Andre 3000, Drake isn't really inspired like that. So I would much rather somebody not do something than to put out something halfway, mid, or just utter trash and then disappoint your fan base and then just do what you need to do to get to the, you know, to wherever you need to be. You know, before just trying to appease, you know, the masses or appease a base, even if it comes down to him being done for, like Iceberg said. So there's that.
Curtis is saying, man, what new LL Cool J? I'm not saying LL Cool J. I'm not saying that. LL Cool J is LL Cool J. I'm saying what LL Cool J did in the latter years of his career, which was basically like, hey, man, let me follow the trend. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying he did it bad. He did a great job, you know what I'm saying? Like, he would get on the record with J-Lo. He would do something like a phenomenon. But what I'm saying is Drake is kind of using that AI tool, basically, is what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
They did used to call him the new LL, so you're right.
Right, you know what I'm saying? So no disrespect to LL, though. You know what I'm saying? Let's be clear.
Right.
Devon is saying that I think he needs a new sound. Again, the cadence on every record that he uses for his bars are the same as Scorpion.
Yeah.
Let's be clear.
He even said on that album, what did he say? He said that, I think it's the song The Shoe Fits, he had said that he doesn't know how to rap like like the same old guys, like basically like how he once did. He doesn't know how to rap like that, you know, as he did in his kind of prime area, whatever.
Facts.
So that's why I said what I said as far as like, hey, you know, do what you need to do, whether you're completely done or you need to just pause for a minute and then regroup to be at a more solid space.
It kind of goes back when people say they miss the old Kanye. It's the same way with like Drake.
Yeah. Nino Bay said sometimes. Nino Bay said sometimes you set the bar so high you competing with yourself, and that's tougher than other competition. Sometimes, yeah.
Agreed.
Antoine said there's nothing he could do at this point that will make hip hop heads look back on his career favorably. I'm willing to agree with that. Unless he does like some type of drastic turnaround. Yeah. On some Nas, Hit Boy type stuff, you know. Undo up in this piece that he means, quote unquote, headstrong. LL,
get
not
headstrong.
LL.
Get a headstrong.
Yeah.
Jump a looper. There you go.
So that's too much of a stretch. Yeah. Yep.
He's saying, you know, probably saying if that makes any
Yeah,
sense.
it does. It does.
I do like the LL comparison, but I don't think Drake has a song as iconic as Mama Said Knock You Out.
Correct.
No. And like I said, no comparison to the artist, but more of the moves he was making with the label at the time, which was like, hey, let's follow the trend. When Big came out with something smooth, I'm gonna come out with Hey Lover and all that bull. Born Gift is saying we seen Whack Harlow try to soul sample pandering. Yep. So much pandering, dog.
And and this Scary Hours 3 is pandering.
So much pander bear.
Yep.
Tracy G's also saying I heard Curtis. I said the same thing. You know what I'm saying? I heard y'all say Curtis. I said the same. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
She said, I hear you, Curtis. I said the same thing. Tracy said the same thing. Yep.
Yeah, that's so much little boat, man. Jack saying, man, stop trying to make little boat boy important. That's the other thing too, man. It's like, again, what did I say when we was on the phone the other day, B-Bo, man? I said, man, Drake is almost like what's a Marvel dude? That's a little boy, but he's a superhero.
Oh, Shazam. No,
He's
from
Shazam,
DC.
man.
DC.
He's like a
Shazam.
little boy who basically it's like a movie, like a little boy who gets to be a rap star, and now you have all this money. So, let me go to karaoke today. Let me just drop a whole bunch of dumb stuff. Let me just do a whole bunch of goofy shit with my money. You know what I'm saying? Let me go to ATL and just throw a whole bunch of money up. Again, like I said, I'm not saying don't have no fun, man, in the empire that he's made. And let's be clear, man. He's put it on his back. Let's be clear. But again, there's so many things that he can do while he's doing those things as well. He almost acts like he's 25 years old, man. It's like, man, get out of here. The other thing too, man, is let me turn this music on. Where the fuck is 40? When 40 was over his music, you didn't hear this crap. I'm talking about when 40 was putting the seasoning on the joint, when he was salt banging, you know what I'm saying? You didn't hear this garbage, or if you heard it, he would flip it in a way as an engineer that it was dope. Like Marvin's Room was corny, but 40 made it dope. You know what I'm saying?
Well, but it's my understanding, and I don't know the current status of this, but I remember seeing an interview to where 40's health hasn't always been the best. So
no. I understand the health thing. I'm basically just saying it music wise. I'm trying to prove a point here, which is 40 used to basically say nah. In my opinion, I'm saying this. I could be 100% wrong, but in my opinion, nah. Let's do this. Let's not do that. And now you have 40 basically almost being like doing the "you owe me" Nas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he
and
was
somebody
only
coming
like
in
saying,
nah, let's do the Don Nas. You know what I'm saying? Let's go over here with it. You know what I'm saying? What Hit Boys doing, helping Nas pick stuff and, hey, talk about this, talk about that. And I think Drake has Little Boat in his ear. You know what I'm saying? And of course Little Boat's going to say, let's do something dumb. You know what I'm saying? So, someone Little Boat, man. But again, Leroy Green saying a comeback season 2. Yeah, as far as like how to come back.
That's what it would take.
To me, I think he does need to take a break and then come back maybe and do something just organic and then kind of go from there, man.
That'd be a dope title too for a comeback season 2.
Headstrong, get it headstrong. Yeah, LA was always smooth with it. Let's be clear.
Still is.
Christina, man, she blacking out over this salute. Nino saying
He's saying this, that he's sure it's health issues with 40 at this point. He really only mixes and finishes production now. Yeah, like I said, he's only on like 5 tracks of the original For All the Dogs album. So yeah, facts, Nino. Devon into the Ethos said Pharrell would be a great producer for Drake, but we know that can't happen. Ooh.
Well, this is the thing though. Great segue. My soundboard's going crazy today. Oh, hold on. Yeah, hold on. I gotta get Devon over here. We gotta talk about mid-Busta Rhymes. Going down that hallway with the door cracked. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Put that banana in the tailpipe like sus Diddy.
Oh man.
Gotcha.
Axel Foley. Stop.
We gotta talk about mid-Busta, man. This thing, everybody's getting. This is church today. Since it's Sunday, you getting the 5-piece up top. We gotta bring everybody to the front of the church, man. You know what I'm saying? You know you always got the. Never mind. Let me shut if I get in trouble. So we gotta talk about Busta Rhymes, man. He's got an album which is, first of all, the name is sus already. It's called BlockBusta. First of all, that's whack. I think it was a dope idea, but let me tell you why it's a whack idea once we put it all together. Darwin, what's good?
Darwin, what's happening?
What's going on? SY's in here, man. What's going on? He's saying, what's good, fam?
What's happening?
You know what I'm saying? Christine's saying, old Bus was on another level from fashion to music. Sound, I don't know what he's doing now. Now we on the same accord. Let me play the music real quick. You back in church now, dude.
Yeah.
Christina's back in here.
She's preaching the sermon.
Get her money. So this is the thing. She's spot on.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Old Busta, man. Look at Bebo's face though. It got frozen. So this is the album that he's about to drop. It's called BlockBusta. How corny. But I think it's kind of cool, right? If it was a throwback, like Christina was saying, like the old Busta, you know what I'm saying?
Agreed.
It would have been dope, because again, if you under 35, you don't know what BlockBusta music was or video was. It's where you get videos on the weekend. Yeah, you get a video, go over there with your mom and your dad, get a video for the weekend. You play. You got the Care Bear movie. Oh man, I'm bringing a whole team over.
Nah, Iceberg.
You know what I'm saying?
Of all the movies, you
for the
bring
Care
up a
Bear movie, dog. Oh
movie.
man, yeah. Hey, wait, man, what movies y'all used to get at BlockBusta, man, that was popping, man? That RoboCop joint.
Yeah.
Drop it. I'll buy that for $1.
I'll buy that for $1.
Yeah, it was that guy with the glass at that store.
Yeah.
I'll buy that for $1.
Come on, man. So, Dynabuster, dog, Dynamite, dog. So, Justin Jones, salute, man. Our guy, what's
Justin
going
Jones.
on? So this would have been this dope concept, right? DVD, BlockBusta. Again, he's got the best producers on this joint. We just talked about Pharrell. He's got Timbaland.
Swiss Beats.
And you can...
Swizzy. I wouldn't call him the best, though.
We don't know about Swiss. We don't know what Swiss is going to get, but I think we know what we're going to get, because it goes back to what Christina said about the old Buster. Now let's look at the track list. This will tell us what we dealing with. I'm going to zoom in, because Bebo got bad eyeballs.
Hold on, brother, before you go in. All right, brother.
So,
since you said
the first song, now let's be clear. He used the old BlockBusta video joint, kind of old school throwback. So you would think it'd be a throwback situation. So again, the first song is with Quavo. The next song is that Beach Ball joint. Yeah, it's mad corny. Then you got Young Thug on the joint. And like, shout out to my man Blast, man, and Young Blue. But you know, they on there for the hook, you know what I'm saying? So that's basically telling me, and then now you got the Luxury Life with Cody Ray. That's DJ Scandalous' Celebrity Crush. The next song got The Baby and T-Pain on it. Then you do a Shatta song with Burna Boy. So basically you telling me you can't write no hooks right now. Cause that's all hooks. Quavo, hook. Be a hook. Young Thug, hook.
I mean, he did one thing good. If you want something washed up like BlockBusta, T-Pain is the perfect person for that.
Damn. Savage. Savage Scandal in the building tonight, man.
Just saying.
Touch says it's gonna be mid. Now let's be clear. Scandal's he's going Savage Scandal over here off the top rope.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah, Jimmy.
Oh yeah.
So, oh yeah, brother. So
Snap into a Slim Jim.
That's the wrong one. That's the wrong one.
Yeah. Oh yeah, brother.
Brother.
That's that Hulk Hogan swag, man. Just rip the bull off.
What are you gonna do when Scandalous comes for you? Right.
Gold chain wearing. So,
oh yeah.
again, like I said, now again, we just talked about Andre 3000 and how he's kind of fumbling the bag a little bit. We had to talk about Drake, how he's basically kind of like in a midlife crisis as far as his career and his music. What the hell is Busta doing? So again, we talking about one of the hip hop legends. You can argue and put him on Mount Rushmore. You got Chris Brown on the joint, Kodak Black, Gigs. Like, where's the hip hop? Yeah, who gave the flamethrower?
I'm telling you.
Scandal. Gave the flamethrower. So before we go in the chat real quick, I'm gonna let y'all just look at this while we talking. But Scandalous, Bebo P in the chat. What are y'all thinking about this lineup? And what's it tell you about this joint? Because again, Miss LB said it was gonna be mid off the jump from the last time when he had that dynamite blowing up like Acme and bull. What was the last joint he had? The This Is It or something like it looked like a Mission Impossible cover.
The flame is lit, I think, something like that.
Something was lit. It was horrible, by the way.
Yeah, the EP. Yeah.
What do y'all think about this track list? Scandalous, Bebo P in the chat. They already saying it's too many songs.
This pretty much looks like a longer version of that EP that we just spoke of just a few seconds ago.
And like Curtis said, it sounds like he's trying to link up with that younger crowd and demographic.
Yeah.
Sounds like Sus Diddy swag, that freak out joint. Bebo, what finish your thoughts or what you thinking though?
This continues not to be a good look for Busta Rhymes as far as not his talent, but his music as of late is what I'm personally referring to. And I think if one doesn't know any better, then this would probably then someone would probably look at the album cover and understandably think it's a dope look to grab that graphic design of the former BlockBusta DVD rentals for a Busta Rhymes album, given that it takes you back to the good old days. However, I think with the slate of producers that was already mentioned, you know, the Timbo, Swizz, and Pharrell, it doesn't look like, respectfully, I question the quality of this album that's about to drop. I really, really do. Mostly because of the track listing that the Iceberg read off here and that everybody can see on screen if you're watching this on YouTube. The features on here, I mean, maybe with the exception of Chris Brown and Burna Boy and Big Tigger, maybe, it's not a good look, man. It's not a good look, and I'm not really confident about the quality of the music that's about to be the fuse. You know,
the fuse is lit.
The fuse is lit. That's what I meant earlier. But it takes
farts
me back
are
to
lit.
that. Yeah, the farts. The farts are lit. It takes me back to that EP, that fuse is lit.
Well, again,
situation.
this is the
I'm
thing.
not
We know
confident
the last two
on
singles
BlockBusta.
that he dropped, man, that Beach Ball and that Luxury, like, extra mid.
Yep.
Scandal when he put Tupac on the joint. We didn't take no Tupac AI joints. He would diss him on his joint. And again, we got mad love for Bust. Let's be clear. You know what I'm saying? Like,
all day.
This ain't no disrespect, but we got to pull him to the carpet. That's why saying this 6-album run from Nas and Hit Boy really makes me realize how much ahead he was then and now over all these MCs. They under big pressure.
It's funny you say that, SY, because on the first New York State of Mind tour last year, Busta Rhymes was a part of that performance lineup. So, I mean, you would think that being around Wu-Tang Clan and Nas, and obviously being the legend in Busta Rhymes that he is, you would think that you would be inspired enough to at least have a hip-hop foundation as he normally would with many, pretty much every other album that he's put out, minus The Fuse is Lit. But we're not seeing that on that EP. We didn't hear that, rather, and we're not hearing it now. Amber Knight said, I can't call it. There's a lot going on out here in these streets.
But this is what I was laughing at right here, though. It's salute to Amber in the building.
Yeah,
Touch is saying, man, this is made for Spotify. Mm-hmm. This real talk. This sounds like the soundtrack for like Call of Duty or like a game. You know what I'm saying? Video game, like, you know what I'm saying? Like NBA 2K. You know what I'm saying? Swiss Beats. We got T-Pain, The Baby, Burna Boy, Blast, Coley Ray,
cool,
which he was bent over in the Playboy, by the way. Scandalous, man, what's your thoughts, man, on the legend Busta Rhymes, man? Ben Duggan, Jim Duggan. What do you think about him? Who do you think basically told him that he needs to go this way?
I don't really know. Like, I hate going last with you guys because we're on the same wavelength. You guys stole all my thunder. But I will say from a cosmetic standpoint, I really love the idea of the BlockBuster intertwined with his name, Busta Rhymes.
That is dope.
It's a great callback. You know, I have some of the fondest memories going to the BlockBuster and trying to get a video game. It's never there. Then you got to come back next week. You know, we don't have that anymore because we got streaming, you know, and I see so many people on Facebook that, you know, they miss places like BlockBuster and Toys R Us. So when I looked at it, I'm like, oh, he's going to go back to the roots. He's going to do something 90s style or maybe early 2000s. He's going to have some legends on here. But then when you look at the track list, it's totally different than what you're trying to make the album cover look and appeal to. So I don't really understand. I think it's more like marketing. He's just trying to get some streams, but he's Busta Rhymes. He's not, I don't think he's poor by any means. I think he has millions and millions of dollars. It just seems like I don't want to call him a sellout, but he's basically making music for the wrong audience, because I don't think no one of the young generation or, you know, anyone that's, you know, listening to the baby that's on this track list is looking for Busta Rhymes, you know, especially when you have Hip Hop 50. It'll be a great time to have, you know, your peers appear on the album.
Yeah. Well, and I think too, Nas, again, I hate comparing people to Nas, man. And Nino Bay just saying, let's not act like Busta didn't have big radio hits in his prime, which he did. We're not denying that at all. To me, I think it's what Christina said. Like, back the old Busta, I mean, he had it going on from fashion to music to the sound. He was doing everything different, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was pushing the envelope with the videos. Now it's like you went down to Miami and you got in the hot tub with Sus. And now you're like, oh, let's just make everything like almost like super bass. When they said Nicki Minaj, like, you're doing too much, you know, hip hop. Let's do super bass. And then you can be up in the skybox with Taylor Swift. Every time homie catches a touchdown, you can start dancing and put you on the video. This is gonna get you going, man. So again, Justin said it perfectly. They should have named the joint Hollywood Video.
That's so
that's what
true.
he's really trying to do.
We have one of those Funko Land. It's Funko Land.
Yeah. You should have named it Hollywood Video because you're trying to go straight for Hollywood. You said, hold up, I'm trying to go in that Snoop lane so I can basically start doing some of the stuff Snoop does with getting some of the endorsements. But again, you know, I think Busta, man, somebody's in his ear. Again, like when you got Pharrell, who's basically going to tell you go the Jay-Z route, man. Forget everybody. Cut all your ties with the hood. Put on them white pants with some white shoes on. Get them teeth from remember that dude from something about Mary when he was trying to impress Mary?
Yeah.
Put the big teeth on. You know what I'm saying? That's what he's trying to do, man. He's trying to impress people, man.
He's
instead
above
of
the
just being him.
Franks.
Yeah. Freaking beats. So, you know what I'm saying? So, again, it's like, man, you trying to do too much, man. Yeah, and Born get to saying facts, Iceberg, straight soundtrack, video game music. You know what I'm saying? So, again, we got mad love for Busta, but Busta, if you listening, man, come on to the platform, man, so we can get some.
I just think it's kind of like the wrong look because, like I said, you're kind of cutting your fan base in half because the old school fans that you grew up on your music, these rappers don't really appeal to them, and people like from the Babies camp isn't really checking for Busta Rhymes in this day and age. I'm sorry,
Right? They're not.
And
This is the album that should have had like a Jay Dilla, you know, maybe one of his leftover beats if, you know, there are any leftover. You get DJ Scratch back on.
Yep. Bebo's cut off.
Oh, my bad. I was just saying, yeah, you bring in DJ Scratch, the late great Jay Dilla, you know, Alchemist and Hit Boy. You have for Essence sound is what I'm trying to say. And maybe sprinkle in, you know, one or two features that he currently has here, you know, just to, you know.
Well, and this is the thing, man.
Mix things up a bit.
Amber saying from a woman's perspective, he must have a young thing. And lost that mind. He got that cookie.
That PYT.
Must have clapped them joints. And now he's going crazy. So, again, I think Busta, again, is going for that younger crowd. Yeah, that's why I'm saying facts, Amber, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, that Bebo Freeze. Who's that dude that froze off from Kentucky? That Mitch McConnell?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's a glitch in the Matrix.
That glitch McConnell, yeah.
Everybody free.
I'm trying to hold it in.
He was on there.
Right. Oh, cocaine Mitch.
Outer now. He was on straight outer.
God.
You know what I'm saying? And also, Amber saying too, jokes aside, Busta in his prime was so unique. So this isn't his. Oh, this isn't his brand.
Correct. And that's what we're saying in so many words. It's not the talent.
Damn, that's it. So again, like, you know, like we obviously have fun on the platform, but again, we got mad love for Busta.
All day.
We saw this, man, and we were really highly disappointed because it's Hip Hop 50. Let's be clear. So
Right.
this is the time to drop a Hip Hop 50 joint, or at least you got 12 records, 20 records, 10 of them or 8 of them should be like mad hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Then you maybe try to put a Cola Ray on a hip hop joint. Then like because I think that Players joint was dope. How they did the remixes where it was Busta, they had the new swag on it, she had the female little chants on it. That was dope. That brings the old with the new. He should have done that if he really wanted to kind of get this off with the whole BlockBusta situation. But again, you know who's in his ear? Pharrell got the granny glasses on them granny goodness glasses on. You know what I'm saying? So. Again, like I said, man, it's
I'm going to call this a flop. It's going to flop. That's what I'm going to say. Because we don't even know what Swiss Beats we're going to get. And I'm not a huge fan of Swiss Beats. You know, I feel like he's overrated. And a lot of work on that he did with DMX. He was carried by Dame Grease and PK and everyone else on Flesh of My Flesh, Blood of My Blood. All the hit tracks were from those guys. So I feel like we don't know what he's going to get. We heard the last Swiss Beats album with DMX. It was trash, you know? So, you know.
Savage Scandal.
I don't,
let's
you
go.
know, he put DMX with what, Bono and shit. Get out of here.
Dang, Scandal. Scandal
and
here.
again,
You take these,
Scandal
man.
going hard to
Take
paint
these, man.
tonight, dog. Yeah, man. God bless, man. Yeah, he got the one and twin powers activated. Like he got them.
If Busta Rhymes really cared and he wanted to go back to the woo-ha Busta Rhymes, get someone like J. Cole or Kendrick Lamar or somebody. Someone that complements his fast rapping style and lyrical ability. The Baby and these rappers aren't going to do that for him.
Pirate 800 saying Super Bass, which we were talking about earlier with the Nicki Minaj, was really for Esther Dean, but her vocals were still featured. Yeah, again, man, it's goofy, man. Mama Bear is basically saying she still got faith in Busta. We do too.
We do.
Yeah.
But this is the thing with you got the most commercial producers of hip hop ever, besides Trackmasters, producing this whole joint. So there's no Jay Dilla, there's no Hit Boy, there's nobody bringing boom bap. So you know what it's gonna be. It's gonna be shiny suit music. So, you know, it is what it is, man. Silverthorne saying some colder fish, maybe, man. Yeah. Dog, come on, man. Amber saying good inside info, scandalous, and he's going crazy in the paint tonight, man.
Yes.
This dude is
I gotta make up for J Cam not being here, you know.
Yeah,
I gotta
yeah.
make up for J
J
Cam.
Cam.
I gotta live up to my name.
Yeah, salute, man. Yeah, man. He earning all the bread tonight.
Man.
Touch is saying, man, Redman is outside and Busta can't holler at him. No DV alias Christine Rod
Christ,
yeah,
DV alias Christ, yeah, Rod, yep. DV alias Christ. For those who don't know, he's the brother or the affiliate of the Trigger the Gambler and Smooth the Hustler. He was that. He's the singer.
Gambler. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Smooth the
from
Hustler.
that,
That's
yeah,
my people.
yeah.
Man.
He was the singer that was affiliated or is affiliated with those both.
London
those
was
cats,
goody,
yeah.
man.
Was it Lyndon? Lyndon said, I do agree, but Extinction Level Event 2 was incredible. It was and still is. And that was his true hip hop album. Facts. He needs to at least have an album similar to that.
Just
or
1 or 2
better.
records. Just do 1 or 2 records like that, put it at the end, so at least you got the hip hop fans got something to listen to. Leroy Green said, I'm just saying, but I'm not capping for Mitch McConnell, though.
Not caping for that glitch McConnell.
Get to the
Iceberg stuck
chopper.
over there with the robot. He's stuck in a robot.
No oil. They need oil.
Remind me of that Short Circuit movie. What, that little Wally guy? The Short Circuit movie?
Wally. Scandalous brings in the ladies because of his looks and his mind. Let's go.
Scandal.
Hey, ladies. All the ladies in the house say, come on. Hey, man, there you go, man. Come on.
There you go.
Get smooth with it, man.
Yep. Have PR. Yep.
Dilla and
Rockwilder. Yep. Etc.
And this thing, I think, man, when you know, Busta got his teeth done, he got them cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. You know what I'm saying? I think he's been in the Rock Nation brunches, and they gassing him up, saying, "Hey, man, put on the white pants and the white shoes, man, and you know, you can be
He was gonna say BlockBusta.
you can be Burner Boy. You know what I'm saying? Burner, let's be clear. Burner Boy, man, he's selling out 80,000 seats.
He's
arenas.
killing it. He's killing it.
So I understand. Hey, man, you know, Busta's Jamaican. You know, he got Jamaican roots.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do some international swag, and I'm gonna try to be an international star. And I need a certain kind of music to do that. And Jay Dilla ain't gonna hit it. So maybe he's trying to do the international situation, man. So. You know,
Maybe it comes down to money, or maybe there's something that we don't know about financially with Busta Rhymes. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe owe somebody something.
Yeah.
Million ideas, man. Yeah.
Million ideas. Yeah, DV alias Christ. Like I said, that singer that's affiliated with Smooth the Hustler, Trigger the Gambler. Million ideas saying that he's cool as F. Definitely supports MCs like him. Facts. Felicia, what's happening? Nigerian roots. There you go. There you go. Salute
for coming through, man. Hey, man,
peace to
Scandalous
Nigeria.
is bringing in the ladies tonight, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, Scandalous bringing all the ladies in tonight.
Yeah, there you go.
But like I said, man, we gotta speaking of the ladies, man. You know, Nas is the ladies, man. We gotta talk about Nasir Jones doing almost one of the dopest things, man, we've ever saw in hip hop, man, to get completed. First of all, let's be clear. Nas was the goofy guy that was anti-establishment, corporation, all about the people. And with this newfound bread that he's got with some of his investments.
It's newfound what, brother?
I got money.
With that bread, let's be clear, some of that scandalous money, man, where you just put it on a woman's head top. Hey, come here, girl.
Freak off. Wow.
You know what it is. Freak off. We gonna have a freak off. And if you talk to somebody, I'm gonna blow up his car.
Oh man.
Man on fire.
You know what time it is, girl. You better not ever leave me. I'm scared though.
I'm kind of surprised you didn't bust out the Stella got her groove back clip or the car blowing up, whatever.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And the house on
Better
fire.
not leave me, girl. You know I'm DJ Scandalous.
Yeah.
Better not
You talking about that thin line? Is that what you talking about, Scando? That thin line between love and hate?
It's
Nah,
one
wait
of
till
those
hell,
movies.
man.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was Stella's got her groove back. Or something like that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Man. Yeah, we burn the joint up, man. 11 years of sacrifice. You know what I'm saying? So, long story short, man, salute to Nas, man. He's doing what most people have not done. Even executives haven't done this. It's a rapper. He's connected with some of our guys over at the Horowitz family, man. Salute to Dreesen, his brother, and his the sister-in-law too, man. Salute to all them cats over there, man.
Steve Stout and such.
Steve Stout over there holding it down,
Fat Five
man.
Freddy.
With his pumpkin head. Salute to Steve. That's our guy, though, man. He got a pumpkin head, though. I mean, you don't ever get in the headbutt competition with him. You got a 5 head. You know what I'm saying? You don't have dreams. You got movies. Salute to Steve Stout, man, holding it down, too, man. Come on the platform, man. He also has a dope book that actually I got him to sign for me, The Tanning of America. If you don't have that Steve Stout book, go check it out, man. Salute to him, man. All love to Steve Stout. They put together a great team of people, which is crazy. Nas is the rapper that still goes to the hood and plays basketball in the hood. He goes out and basically takes care of the neighborhood to this day, man. You know, the 4016 buildings, man. Let's be clear. Queens he's always representing Queens. That's why you never see nobody talk really bad about Nas at this stage in his life. Right. He's basically done what most cats have done. Basically, he's like when Bruce Wayne went down and talked to Lucius Fox, man. He said, "Hey, man, you got this in black? You know, I got the money. I'm about to go clown." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he got with Lucius, man. Lucius is like Hit Boy, and now he's going crazy, man. So again, with the music with Hit Boy, with the business with Steve Stout and the Horowitz family, they put together a paid in full foundation, man, where now they're actually giving money to some of the OGs in the game. Let me just play like something he said real quick, fair use. It ain't even out yet, but fair use.
Salute. Yo, Rob, when I first heard
Nas eating good too. We see you, cuz.
your music, couldn't tell me in a million years I'll be on stage saluting you, honoring you, giving you an award, my G. Like, it's crazy. Like, this is a rapper's dream. This is a hip-hop artist's dream, my dude.
Facts.
This don't make no sense. It's not regular. This don't happen. This happened because it was supposed to happen because what you laid down and the foundation you laid down. When I first heard your music, I heard check out my melody and the other one, Every Beat's President. I said, why do they call themselves the president? Who's thinking like that? And automatically, in my neighborhood in Queens, they was doing a dance to your song as soon as it came out. It was called the WAP. I didn't understand how there was this synchronized dancing in the projects to a song that just came out called the WAP.
So long story short, man, if you want to hear the rest of that joint, man, go to our Twitter page, man. Go check it out. Also go to Fresh Out Hip Hop, man. Go check out DJ Scanless' platform, man. You can see all the dope media and videos, man, before they hit the mainstream a day later. Go over to DJ Scandalous, man. You know what I'm saying? Fresh Out Hip Hop, man. You know how we do. What's you guys' thoughts, man? Let's be clear. The night was celebrated, man. I didn't put Scarface on here. I didn't have no time. Salute to Scarface in Houston. Don't hit me in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Scarface. They honored Scarface and Rakim this weekend. Gave him $500,000. Pull out the money, Bebo P.
I got money.
We talking about that Horowitz money too, so I got to bring it all.
You got to put the brick
that
up
venture,
there,
venture capital. Oh man, that's that venture capital money.
Yeah,
that ain't money. That's
hey man,
beyond
that's
money.
that Cheesecake Factory first date money. So let's be clear.
Stop.
Get the Chicken Littles, man, with the succotash. Tell them Iceberg sent you. But the whole thing of it is, man, y'all tripping on them first dates, man. Go to Cheesecake Factory. They got good stuff over there. They got that brown bread. You know you like it. You grew up on it. So anyway, Nas basically gave the cat or blessed them with the health care. I don't know how long it is, but the healthcare situation and $500,000. What's your thoughts on this, DJ Scandalous? You got to go first, man, so BOP don't take your points. What's your thoughts on this, Scandalous, BOP in the chat? What's your thoughts, man?
Man, I love this. It just shows where Nas's heart is at currently in this day and age. You know, he could have just rode off in the sunset and, you know, didn't do nothing else for hip hop, but he's been pumping out these albums and he's been giving back to the community as well as his peers and rappers that came out even before him. And we have Hip Hop 50, and Hip Hop 50, the whole concert and everything was in part to other record labels, but we don't see the record labels actually giving back to artists that came up in the 80s and 90s. And we all know how back then rappers were not making as much money as what they do now. It was kind of like the NBA. When you had Magic Johnson signed for a 25-year deal for $10 million, so any white person on the Chicago Bulls or Timberwolves can make that money coming off the bench these days, and way more than that. So like these rappers were not compensated properly way back in the day, and it's good to see someone like Nas use his position of power, use his connections to get back to these rappers like Scarface that had medical problems and stuff that can really benefit from something like this. Yeah.
Yes,
So
yes.
It just I still have Tupac as my GOAT, and that's because that's the music I love. But Nas is he's doing more than anyone else in the rap game, and it's good to see that he's doing stuff that Tupac and Nipsey Hussle were also doing something with his overall brand and giving back.
Facts.
Hey, man,
facts.
let's just stop, man, right there for Scandalous, man. Let's be clear.
Salute. Man,
It's cooked right there, man.
Killed
Let's
it.
be clear, man. Bebo P, what's your thoughts, man, on the situation this weekend in Las Vegas? By the way, brought everybody out. The stars was out. Gail Horseface King was out there too, representing. I'm sure she has some hay on her table. And it's a dope move by Nas, so don't be trying to get me on CBS and R. Kelly me, dog. So, what's your thoughts on the night, though, man? Because again, this is a beautiful situation. This is hip hop right here, man. Let's be clear.
It is. It's definitely a hip hop situation. As FRSHOUT mentioned on episode 231, after we interviewed our guy Vic Spencer not long ago, it was FRSHOUT and Yahoo Finance.
Got the Bebo freeze today? Okay.
Come back to us, Bebo. Come back.
Uh-oh. Am I
You
back
froze
now?
a little bit. Keep going, though.
Am I back?
Yeah, keep going, though.
Yeah,
No,
you played that.
I was just saying, FRSHOUT mentioned on episode 231 when we interviewed Vic Spencer that it was like FRSHOUT, Yahoo Finance, and maybe like Rap Roundtable or something like that. But essentially, we were the first ones to bring light to this news when the mainstream news outlets weren't talking about this.
They weren't talking. They still not talking about it.
Yeah, they're still not like that. Nonetheless, congratulations once again to Rakim and Scarface, Nas, and all parties involved here. But salute to Rakim and Scarface for receiving a substantial financial donation that countless other hip hop legends rightfully deserve, along with these two for paving hip hop in the path that has impacted the lives of others, just more lives than can be counted out here, because they are the true pioneers, once again, of many. I mean, this moment is yet another testament to Nas's ginormous heart, as Scando talked about, for the culture of hip hop and what it rightfully deserves. I mean, once again, shout out to the Horowitz family, Steve Stout, Fab Five Freddy, Quincy Jones III, and others that weren't even named as well that were involved in this, because this is major. Also want to stress that additional healthcare benefit that Iceberg talked about, because that's going to be extremely helpful as well for these two, and Rakim and Scarface, man. So, and this is just one of the benefits.
Like I said, before you go, Mitch McConnell, Bebo P. Well, like I said, before you go, Mitch McConnell on us with the crack. Bebo P spitting, by the way. Salute. SY saying, first of all, salute to Bebo. Great bars. Going hard.
Tyrone Biggums.
SY saying, could you imagine if Nas didn't do any? This thing with SY saying, man, and I'm going to turn the music off. What SY saying is real. He's saying, could you imagine if Nas didn't do anything for Hip Hop 50? We just leave it there.
Great point.
Didn't do nothing for Hip Hop Hit. We wouldn't have nothing done this year, Doc. Me and Bebo talk about this all the time with the people that we deal with. We want to get stuff done.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And it's better to get it done. It may not be perfect. It might not be the best thing, whatever, but at least you started, man. And again, Nas has been doing a lot of great things for hip hop since February, man. It's been amazing.
To answer that question, no, I do know a rapper that didn't do nothing for Hip Hop 50 except for a little museum for himself.
It was a library. It was a library, and he bit off Tupac's exhibits, by the way.
Exactly.
Iceberg said that. It's a library. Thank you very much, Scando. Thank you.
Yeah, I had to book a Berg, though, too, down the street.
That book of
Y'all don't
Berg is
remember
so
that book of
savage.
Berg, dog. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can get in for free. We didn't have all the boards, though. We still had, like, white boards. We didn't have them electric boards. But he's saying we wouldn't have nothing done. None of these platforms thought of honoring Scarface and Rakim. None of these people care. None of these people care anymore. Or care more than us. Salute, man, on that, too, man. I think, like, again, man, y'all said it right. Miss LB, she is the Nas reporter, man. You know, she's everything Nas. She's saying Nas has been breathes hip-hop and forever a humble student of the game. And again, man, for Nas to be where he's at financially, musically, to get on the stage, man, and pretty much, man, like, bless these brothers, man, with the bread, with the healthcare, and just with his time, talent, and treasures. I mean, it's just amazing, Bebo and Scandalous in the chat, man, of what he's doing. Again, healthcare. You know how much cheese costs? Let alone healthcare? Cheese is, well, the cheese I like is $10, $12. The healthcare is crazy, bruh. So for Nas to do this, and let's be clear, Adreezen is our people. I've been dealing with Adreezen for a while. And also his brother Ben. Let's be clear. Let's make sure we say his name. They run a $5 billion situation. So if you need a hip hop podcast, he might be available. He might be available for you. Shout out to the Adreezen family, Ben, and agents. So again, like I said, man, I want to say Devon said it. He said that Horowitz connection took Nas to a new plateau, and he's 100% right.
I got to do that with
Because
the pinky
again-
ring on. Hit the money sound for me again there. I got to get the pinky ring with it. That's the Horowitz connection right there.
Adreezen and Ben, if you need a hip hop show, we might have one you can maybe invest in. So again, but like I said, man, Devon's 100% right. That connection is dope. And again, Nas has basically still maneuvered this game perfectly, man. Remember that movie back in the 80s, and it was like the only way to win is not to play. Was it War Games?
Old school movie. Yeah, I
That
think
old
it was.
school movie,
Yep,
man.
Yep, I think
only,
you're right.
The only winning move is not to play.
Yep.
And we know who hasn't played this year. Jigga. But the whole thing is, man, Nas is basically maneuvering the situation great. It's a wonderful situation, man. Did I just pass my situation? Yeah. Antoine is our show sponsor with another $2 holler, put him at the 7th spot.
Salute.
You know what I'm saying? He's saying, is 2023 one of Nas's very best years of his career?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Yes,
and I think
Antoine.
it's
Salute for the
because,
bread too, man. We
yeah,
love you,
definitely
bro.
appreciate the
Salute to you, man.
donation.
Salute to the wife and the kid.
Absolutely. Salute to the family.
Scandal, what you thinking, man? Again, man, you've been watching Nas, man, his whole career. Is this his best year, career-wise?
I would say
One of his
so.
best years.
I would say so because, like I said, everyone expected him to ride off in the sunset, but now I think he's talked about everywhere. He's getting his props. He's up for Grammy. You know, him and Hit Boy are making classic albums. I think the only people that are not giving him his credit are Jay-Z fans and New York fans, you know, the bias, you know, but it is what it is. How much more can this man do to get your respect? You know, for me, he already got my respect because he's already showing that he cares more about the actual culture of hip hop and giving back to legends. That speaks volumes.
It does, and it just goes to show that, like you were indicating, Scando, is he's obviously putting out classic material by way of music, but he's also making classic moves that still pertain to hip hop, such as the topic we're talking about today. Miss LB said, "What bougie cheese you eating, Iceberg?" She you know, Iceberg eating this cheese right here. He doing this in his social media photo.
Pass the Grey Poupon on my knee. But like I said, man, yeah, we on that boar's head, you know what I'm saying? We on that boar's head cheese, you know what I'm
That
saying?
boar's head,
We hold
yeah,
it
yeah.
down, you know what I'm saying? We up in the we go to the Walmart deli. You know, we bougie. We go to the Walmart deli section. You know, we
Iceberg
we don't
with
get
that
that
Mr.
stuff in the
Peanut.
bag.
Iceberg with that
Yeah.
Mr. Peanut glass up there, walking to the Meyer Deli or something, talking about.
You know what I
horse
want,
head
woman?
cheese.
The DJ Skillings package. So, you know, give
Pause,
me what
pause,
I can.
Pause.
The DJ Skillings
Right.
cheese package.
Right.
Pause again.
Pause again, yeah.
The cheese package, that's a bomb. Okay. But long story short, man, again, boar's head, by the way. We the girlfriend got us eating boar's head. Long story short, man, this is a great, amazing situation. Again, early this year, people were saying Rakim had beef with Nas because he was always around some Jay situation or whatever.
Right.
And now we see the total opposite, man. Nas is showing mad love again. Nas has maneuvered a lot of situations from the 21 Savage to the MC Shan joint. He's been doing a lot of dope moves. Again, who else can bring out Lauryn Hill on time? Dress and the band's cracking. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Nas did that.
Other
Let's be
rappers
clear.
could, they just won't, to your point. Also, I noticed that the articles had said that this is the the first annual
So that means it's gonna happen again.
Grandmaster Awards. Yeah, so
yeah.
that was a good look to see right there in those articles that this isn't just a one and done situation. NY Bias Media said to Leroy Green, "We definitely not haters when it comes to Nas. What he is doing is unprecedented and amazing. It really is. It really is. I mean,
So this is my hope
Absolutely.
is that a lot of cats see this and copy it. So
yep.
you know, again, instead of having a $50,000 dinner at a casino event room, you do something like this, and basically stop lying about you giving money to re-entry
Prison
programs and the prison programs. You're not doing it. Where's the money going? We know where this money's going. It's going straight to some rappers that we know need it. Like Scanlon said, Scarface has had some health issues. Rakim, man, you know, it's Hip Hop 50, so he's getting booked, but he ain't eating like that. So again, man, putting these dudes in a position where they can win. Let's be clear, man. So dope
This reminds
situation
me-
for Nas. And
this
what's
reminds
the
me
last
of that-
thoughts on this Bebo P and scandal? In the chat.
Real quick, I was just going to say that I've said this a couple times before, at least with by way of using this example. First Justice League movie, not the Zack Snyder one, where the Ben Affleck Batman's talking to the Flash, and the Flash is uncertain about what to do right before they rescue the hostages, and Batman said, "Save one." And that's basically what Nas is doing. Basically, what I got from that is Nas is doing his part. He can't save the, you know, everybody in hip hop. He can't do it all, meaning, you know, he can't do it all, but he's doing a very large and significant part for the culture, and that speaks volumes.
Well,
Go
and this is the
ahead.
thing. Leroy Green's basically saying overall people looking at Jay's career for faults just doesn't make sense, but carry on. And this is the thing, Leroy. Like, first of all, Leroy Green, hip hop historian. Let's be clear, man. Salute. Over here, I can't speak about any other space, but over here, man, like Jay's our uncle. You know what I'm saying? We grew up on Jay. Let's be clear. So again, we grew up on him. So again, this is like your uncle, man. The divorce.
But the thing is, Nas and Jay-Z are always going to be attached. When you talk about LeBron, you got to talk about Michael Jordan's accolades. Come on now.
Yeah. But the whole thing, though, man, is Jay's just uncle, man. So if uncle comes in, divorced the wife, man, and comes in with a young girl for Thanksgiving, we going to holler at him in the garage. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But like I said, we feel what you're saying, though, Leroy. But again, over here, man, it's just holding him accountable like we've been doing with Busta, with Drake, and with Andre today. We just hold him accountable, man, because we the fans. We pay for
And
the
Kendrick,
stuff, man.
you know, you guys
and
critical of
Kung Fu
his
Kitty.
album.
Yeah,
And
we
here
critical of his
coming
joint
up-
because again, we the
coming up,
consumers,
Diddy.
bro. So if we not critical of the products that we getting, man, we gonna get bullshit. Let's be clear. And like I said, Touch is basically saying tonight, man,
182.
with the $5 holler too.
Salute.
I got money.
And everybody in the chat answer this too, by the way. Touch is basically asking who's the most disappointing this year. Jay-Z, Benny the Butcher, with the hairline going back, because he's nervous about coming out with that Def Jam album. Or Andre Benjamin, 3000. Who you got? Scando, Bebo P in the chat.
people are going to say I'm a Jay-Z hater, and rightfully so. I critique him a lot. But Jay-Z, if you're going to call yourself a GOAT and you have billions of dollars, why aren't you doing something to get back to the culture and hip hop and these legends like Nas is doing? It just shows you where his motivation is at, where Nas' heart is at, and that's why I gravitate towards rappers that really care about their music and helping other people. Now, I would like to throw in another name into the whole thing here. The cap here is Dr. Dre, and the reason why I'm going to say that. The reason why I'm going to say that is the same reason for Jay-Z, but you seen him during the lockdown. He says, I made 200 songs, but then we haven't heard nothing from him. We haven't heard a new album. You're making all this music. It's totally opposite than Andre 3K, where he actually can make music, but he's not releasing it to his fan base.
I would say Jay-Z personally, of those three that was posted below about a minute or so ago. And I say that because this is Hip Hop 50. He had the opportunity to be the first one to do something momentous by way of the Super Bowl. Since he helps to curate the halftime performances, he could have done something where like he had a few legends come up there and deliver their classic lines or whatever to represent the culture. He could have done. He still can do something because the year's not over, but. It's no shade on Jay. It's just holding people accountable, such as Jay. And when it comes to Jay, it's just being more disappointed. At least 3 Stacks came out with something. And really, and I you know what? I have to give it to Drake too. Drake is up there too. My bad.
Well, and this is the thing, man. Everybody has a job, hopefully, in the chat, right? What's the best way they can basically tell you that they appreciate your work at your profession or your career? Nigga, the bread. I don't give a damn about no PTO. Give me that money. And the way, if you made $1 billion off of hip hop, and let's be clear, we're going to be talking about sus here in a minute. You gave Cassie, allegedly, 50 to a hundo for getting the GD slap. Konnichiwa. So, at the end of the day, why not give $2 million every now and then as a tax write-off to a few Rock Nation cats, you know what I'm saying? Or a couple dudes from state property and bull, you know what I'm saying? We're going to have a state property fund and y'all niggas can do this bull over there, whatever. So, again, man, NY Bias is saying every rapper is about capitalism. What are we talking about here? Well, and this is the thing, man. But to keep capitalism moving, you got to have some people working and moving and shaking. So again, and then
this situation is venture capitalism, technically.
Well, and also you have to keep it. You have to make people think that you're not. You know what I'm saying? So you get back every now and then to the orphanage. Even Tiny Tim came in. You got a little bread, you know what I'm saying? Little Tiny Tim came in and screwed y'all. Go ahead. Go ahead. Can I have more? Like, even the screw said give a nigga a couple $100. God damn, you keep it all to yourself? Damn, Tiny Tim came in with the leg, with the arm on it, stitching on it, everything. No Iron Man, nothing. Damn. Give the niggas some bread. More. Yeah, damn. So, but again, man, like I said, salute to Nas. At least he's helping the Tiny Tim. Tiny Tim's in the MC in the game who didn't get the bread like Scanlon said because money is not the same that it was 15, 20 years ago when these dudes was outside.
It's not even the
what
same
else they gonna do?
Months ago.
What they gonna do? So again, man, helping these dudes financially and with healthcare is the bare minimum you can do. There should be a union where you gotta pour into the bread to even get out here. Let's be clear. And for all my criminals, man, salute to all my criminals. That's what we call FRSHOUT. Back in the day, man, you had to be affiliated to do crime. Let's be clear.
You did.
You can't just be out here just slanging. You had to be underneath somebody, man. You know what I'm saying? Like Donnie Brasco, man. Like you had to be affiliated to even get in the game. So they had even a union. Let's be clear. So every now and then you gotta pay back, man. If you watch The Wire, man, when they went to Amsterdam, They say, hey man, you gotta pay your hoppers, man.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta pay into the pool. Let's be clear. So man, come on, man. Again, man, Jay Nice in here, man, saying Nas the GOAT, salute. Like I said, man, we're not this ain't no fanboy platform either, man. We not Nas fanboys, man. We just talk about hip hop and we don't try to rewrite hip hop for the people that we like. Mm-hmm. We just reporting on the news, my G, and Nas do something every week. So get your game up, man. First name office hires goes hard, yeah, fact.
Yeah,
man. You know what I'm saying?
All day.
Leah saying, Amber, at first I was overwhelmed with 50 verse. Yeah, you're talking about the office hires joint. But after listening to it a few more times, I really like it. Facts.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He went in, man. He just sound a little chunky. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Dude been eating good.
Go ahead and sing it, Iceberg. Love that
chicken from Popeye.
There it is.
LL's joint though. But like I said, man, salute to Nas, man. Again, man, like we love the situation you're doing. And to basically end it tonight, man, we got to talk about, man, Diddy. Let me turn the music on.
Actually, go to Million's comments since we're on here, real quick.
He's saying Prince telling Nas they can't collabo until he owns the masses. That's capitalism.
Well, my thought on that is I think Prince was trying to show game to Nas and say, hey, you need your masters, you need your publishing because these people are just going to use you for your songs and material and then you won't have nothing to fall back on. So I think he was using that as a way to show other musicians that that's what they need to do and focus on.
Right.
And that's why he's gone. Anybody who gets the game, you're out of here. And again, like I said, this is what makes, if you're looking at it, let's get out of the music for a minute. If you just understand the game that they're playing, Nas is playing with house money right now. And again, a rapper's not supposed to get across. If you understand chess, a pawn's not supposed to get to the other end of the board. You're done. But what did Magneto say? Let the pawns go first.
Yep. In the X-Men movie, he did say that.
Let the pawns go first.
Yep.
Because you're not supposed to make it. Nas is a dude from Queens, man. This dude's over here giving health insurance. Let's be clear. So again, salute the Million Ideas, man. And Prince, man. Prince was just before his time, man. And he slipped up by signing that contract with Purple Rain. That's when they got his ass. But salute though, man. But like we gotta talk. And speaking of slipping up,
boy. Freak off.
We gotta talk about Sus Diddy, man. Yeah, we gotta talk about Sus Diddy tonight, man. This dude, man, allegedly slimy.
Astroglide and baby oil. It's in the lawsuit.
Dude.
Don't blame us. It's in the lawsuit.
Don't blame us.
Papers.
It's nasty. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, this lawsuit was not supposed to get out.
Nope.
This was supposed to be settled behind closed doors. Y'all got a glimpse into Hollywood and what you have to do to get on them Spotify lists. Nasty. Straight poop shooter.
Doesn't sound so much like a conspiracy theory anymore, does it, folks?
Y'all used to think that button was just for fun. We understand the game. Y'all finally see what's going on. From Will Smith getting murdered from the back. From D Wade wearing a Gospel Guy sweater to an NBA game.
And Diddy giving golden showers.
Y'all know about the hot. If y'all know about FRSHOUT, y'all know about the hot tub, man. That's for Diddy. Hold on, man. Let me play this real quick. Fair use, man. Just so y'all know what's going on. This is Bebo P's
Diddy
neighbor
is
right
facing
here.
serious accusations of abuse by.
Look at the man's face, dog. And let's be clear.
He's like, I know I did it.
I know I did it.
He do look like we could do this the easy way. We could do this the hard
Hey, man,
way.
I like shit and I want shit.
I want you.
We can do this the easy way
Or
or the hard way.
way. Freak off.
And let's be clear, by the way. This is Diddy not in his prime. So again, imagine Diddy in his prime what he was doing.
his former girlfriend and collaborator. In a new federal lawsuit, Cassandra Ventura, known as Cassie, says Combs raped, physically abused, and sex trafficked her during their relationship.
Fair use. This is for educational purposes only.
The suit was filed under a law that allows alleged sex offense victims to file suits past the statute of limitations.
So that's another reason why she did it too, because it was already past that border. The other question I got for y'all here in a minute, man. DJ Scanlon's taking a drink because you know we about to go in. Pause.
Pause, right.
Pause. Pause. I don't think Cassie really wanted to file this joint. I think this is really, they used her, say, hey, we'll give you a little bit of bread. You ain't gonna get all of it. But since he basically said something about our community and our company, he's gotta go down. How do you get him? With women. Ugh.
It does seem awfully suspicious, the first the Tupac thing, and now you have this come out within a couple months, you know?
And it's all looking bad. And let's be clear, who's a president of Def Jam that had to go overseas, man? Russell Simmons. They got him with that bull too.
Yeah,
let's be clear.
Yep.
Here you go, show out of Cassie right here, guys.
For years, music mogul Sean Diddy Combs and singer Cassandra Ventura were one of hip-hop's most
Singer, you're stretching it a little bit, buddy.
recognizable couples. But now Ventura, known to fans as Cassie, says she spent that time, quote, trapped by Mr. Combs in a cycle of abuse, violence, and sex trafficking.
Look how he's smiling, though. You gonna go to a dark room with him, Scanless, and play one of your mixes?
No.
Straight butt cheek.
According to a civil suit Ventura filed in New York federal court Thursday, that's when the abuse began.
So let's be clear. She filed the joint on like Tuesday. On Wednesday?
Music mogul Sean Combs and singer and model
That
Cassandra
was
Ventura
done.
have reached a settlement. One day after she accused the mogul of rape, sex trafficking, and physical abuse in a lawsuit.
And Shorty better watch out before she gets Spiderberg with that wig on, dog. I might have to hit her with the Spiderberg. Take that wig off. Take that monkey shit off. You embarrassing us.
Assault and abuse against Sean Diddy Combs came to light. And while that might put an end to the civil lawsuit, the allegations have shaken up the hip-hop world. He's a hip-hop mogul and former girlfriend Cassandra Ventura in the spotlight. They have some level of control. Combs adding in a statement, "I wish Cassie and her family all the best."
It's advantageous for both sides to reach a quick settlement. For Sean
Whoever did her eyebrows, man, come on.
Combs, he doesn't want this to drag out. He doesn't want us to keep talking about the allegations against him.
And by the way, he getting a spin for that too because he owned the record. So about that he getting money just from them playing it.
A cycle of abuse that included violence and sex trafficking.
I can't play no more. Yeah, he said singer. Come on, stop the cap.
Stop the cap.
Bebo, take a drink, take a sip. Scanlon's got one.
I'm gonna need
Scanlon's
I'm
ready.
gonna need a sip of this right here.
Hold up, I got one
of
too.
these.
Hold up. Cheers. We gotta do a Miss McConnell freeze cheer. Hey, Scanlon's go in though, man. Like again, let's turn the music off, man. We ain't even. I think people might. I think people might.
I did. Yeah. Y'all did put that on me.
Mike got me. Oh, man.
Yeah, that was perfect.
Perfect. I thought, man, he's good.
He's good at that.
Yeah, he's pretty good. Yes, let's play that real quick. This is the thing, though. Cassie basically settled. She wanted 30, so you know she got more than that. But everybody thinks she got the bag. But, nigga, she need to watch out.
Yep.
Now you got that money. Now somebody might murk you. Because, again, we know allegedly, we already know Kim Porter, she's out of here. We know Heavy D was writing the book. He's out of here. I'll be sure. You almost got out of here. You got in the hospital.
Allegedly.
This is all alleged. And now Cassie want to take my bread? You thought you getting hit before. And then, like I said, let's be clear. In the actual lawsuit, and Kid Cudi agreed, the nigga blew his car up. And if y'all forgot, remember J. Cole had the broken hand and said he got in a fight with Diddy. Why? What do you think the broken arm was over? That milk of magnesia.
It's funny that it's funny you.
Oh, we lost you.
Him on bikes.
What was that?
I said, you see how J. Cole's riding bicycles nowadays, and you don't see him riding around ever since that fight situation. That's all I'm saying. Thought it was a curious thing.
He said, you ain't gonna basically Kid Cudi me with the iceberg bomb and the BOP shaking. Amber saying that Freak Off was definitely Diddy would call a good time. Getting to the hot tub, Conway the Machine. Y'all forgot about that picture that Conway had when he was in that joint. Before y'all go in too, do y'all remember that situation with Fabulous?
I was just thinking that about you ever party with me? And then he replied, I did.
You ain't never.
No, but you
we ain't never party though.
Party though. Like,
he said we did party. He said not like that, Daddy.
That's the Astroglide talk. Ugh.
Scandal, as this video loads up, man, what was your thoughts, man, on just the lawsuit getting out, but then it getting settled that fast? And a whole bunch of booty goon talk in it, too.
There's not much else to say other than what we all have already said. Obviously, there had been some pretty damaging things that if he wanted to cover this up so fast, because this is probably the fastest settlement I have ever seen from any celebrity, right?
Sign it.
I think really like she I don't know if someone coerced her into like doing this or whether or not she has financial problems, because I think she's with like a trainer now, so it's kind of a big step down from P. Diddy and having all those vacations all over the world and taking private jets and shit like that. So I don't really know.
Anna was good.
But like I mean, it seems like maybe he's in the clear now, but all this is going to do is just make more people pop up that want that bag.
What you say? What they want? Hold up. What they want?
They want that bag. That money.
Open the floodgates. Is that what you're saying, Scandal?
Yeah.
This situation?
Bebo P, just real quick, because I got another question to ask you after this. What's your initial thoughts when you saw the $30 million holla and it went out and the nigga went straight back in and signed that bull and was like, no, you're not. I'm going to basically make sure you sign an NDA. First of all, how did she not sign it before? That she wasn't on an NDA already. Then the other thing, too, is, remember she wanted to write a book. You can't write a book because you might get sued. Mm-hmm. But if I put it in a lawsuit, it's all going to get out anyway. Facts. So the lawsuit was her book to get the bread. So what was your initial thoughts just when you saw it and how quick that settlement was? It was like this.
First off, I get the suspicion that NDAs don't cover illegal crimes. So there may have been an NDA signed, or NDAs plural, but that doesn't pertain to illegal acts. I think it's just more for like embarrassing activity, so to speak, or private moments, if you will. As far as y'all boy Brother Love, aka Freak Off Diddy, he settled quickly because it wasn't just Diddy that was being sued. If you look on that lawsuit, it was Bad Boy Records, Epic Records, and like maybe 20 other or some odd subsidiaries that were under Diddy. Businesses, correct, that were under Diddy, pause. Meaning there are some power players that don't want to be affiliated with any kind of drama or attention being held in the spotlight like such. So you couple that with the fact that Astroglide Diddy's business sponsors needed for him to settle this viral matter real fast in order for her to get out of the way of their business dealings, because this ordeal deeply threatened their pockets, and old baby Oil Combs was better off settling for and X amount of millions of dollars that he could really earn back and then some in no time once this news blows over.
Well, and let's be clear too, man. If you were really assaulted for 10 years straight, would you want the person to still be on the streets and just pay money? Wouldn't you want that person in jail? Scandal. Yeah. If somebody did something to a female person in your family, would you want that person out in the streets? Or would you want them in jail?
Definitely in jail. You know, you don't want it to happen again, whether any other family member or someone else that you're close to, right? So this is why I think it's like, you can say all you want about the movement on Twitter and stuff, but when push comes to shove, a lot of time people are just going to take the bag, and that's going to be that.
So again, the other situation is he just had the Diego liquor situation. He just said they were racist, just lost that deal. Like Bebo P said in a previous episode, he lost that $100 million cannabis deal because, again, when I was outside, he was the king of celebration. That's how they used to, when we used to sell advertisement. His advertisement for Ciroc was he was pronounced the king of celebration. So you have to have Ciroc and all his other brands to party. So the cannabis situation was right up his alley. The liquor situation, he could run that forever. It's bread. You know what I'm saying? Let's be clear.
Right.
Yeah, he lost that now. So the whole thing, yeah, the baby oil combs.
Also, I'm not really sure about the statute of limitations on probably with Kid Cudi, because if you have someone that tries to tamper with your car and it blows up, that could be considered attempted murder. So maybe
well, hold up. You're acting like Bebo. You're jumping the gun just a little bit. So this is the thing, though. Could some of this still go? Well, if he didn't have the gag order, because again, he's happy because, hey, man, she can't talk anymore in court, in anything. So she gets subpoenaed, she can't say nothing. Right. So again, if this would have went through, this could have been a RICO situation. Again, after the civil situation. And again, we have one of the best lawyers in the game with our guy Into the Ethos. He's saying they said Diddy called her bluff, couldn't resolve this privately. But Devon, after this situation, because you know he's going to get the mega gag order, the 40-page gag order. You can't say my name in Mars. Can he still get the RICO, though, for the bomb situation, blowing up the car? And some of this SEX trafficking. Scandal? You know, you had a former life before you became a DJ. What's your thoughts on this? You know what I'm saying?
I think it's
possible. You was in the streets doing what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Shabba.
You know, you was on the blade. You know what I'm saying? Scandal was on the blade. You know what I'm saying?
Scandal.
Yeah. Scandal. Shabba. So what's your thoughts, man? Can he get the RICO?
I think so, because this lawsuit or settlement doesn't pertain to Kid Cudi.
Allegedly.
So if the government or whoever wants to come after Diddy, they can just go and get a testimony from him, and it's outside of this whole settlement.
I think so too. Even though nobody here on FRSHOUT screen are lawyers, I wouldn't be surprised if the feds end up picking up this trafficking matter as a separate federal case.
Now let's be clear: R. Kelly's in jail for SEX trafficking, and nowadays, if you don't understand what that means literally you can email or text a woman as a man, say, hey, you're in Alabama, come to Mississippi to engage in a act.
Get the back blown out.
Get your black blown out.
Astroglide baby oil.
And even if she comes on her own to your state, that's still SEX trafficking. Let's be clear.
Not with that sound effect lagging. Straight murder.
Straight murdered Will Smith from the back. So, can he still be charged BOP? Because again, like I said, she was going everywhere. And from what he said, she was basically doing Dollar Dude, getting the BBC swag so he could murk off to it. Can this, even though it got out, can a DA still pick this up though?
Yes. Well, again, we're not lawyers, but I believe so. I believe the answer is yes.
Puffy's protected though.
he's also a black man that's highly successful, and he's now a forever target at the same time. And when you look at the language, such as trafficking, the 4-letter R word, and phrases of that ilk, that sends signals oftentimes to certain people. Though he's through with this situation. Cassie was over the legal age of 19 at the time, and Diddy being 37.
He was 37.
Yeah, when everything initially and allegedly started. But I just wouldn't be surprised if there was some kind of legal loophole to establish a federal case tallying up his Sus Diddy's past history. This would be a great way for them to go back to other moments, like his former chef. What is it about these chefs nowadays? But these chefs remember that chef that sued Diddy for the same type of assault?
To get that freak off.
Yep, about 6 years ago, and Diddy settled that. The Shine situation that Johnny Cochran saved Diddy from legally. The Keefy D situation, he allegedly doesn't have the money for effective legal representation per the date of this recording. So most people like that who have their back against the wall is going to start singing. And just other situations as well. So again, it's not certain, but it's possible that this major controversy might not be over for Freak Out Combs if things go down as such.
Power 800 saying Freddie P and Mace no. And also, let's be clear. One of Mace's line was, "I was murdered. P. Diddy named me pretty." What are you talking about? I was murdered. P. Diddy named me pretty. So again, we might need Spiderberg to help out with this situation.
Oh man.
So again, man, we're seeing a lot and again, we used to think Suge was the bad guy. We thought he was the Lex Luthor of the game. It happens to be Sus.
As FRSHOUT's been saying time and time again.
Again, anything and all this is all alleged and opinion and entertainment. We just over here having fun. There's nothing.
Right.
We're just having fun.
Right.
So anything this dude has touched, Craig Mack, Black Rob,
Shine,
Biggie, maybe, allegedly, maybe.
Loon went crazy.
Well, Shine ain't dead, but he did some time.
You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Loon went crazy.
G-Dap
was
locked up.
Yeah, he locked up. Won't let me out. He finally got out and bull. Anything this dude has touched, man. Faith Evans. Come on, man.
Jamie Foxx.
This is why we got the Koof on tonight. So again, man, let's be clear. Everybody put in the chat, man. Oh, Antoine saying Black Rob.
Yeah, Black Rob.
Devon saying, wasn't Diddy calling Fab Daddy? Hold up. Let me turn the music off.
Sure did.
Yeah, breathe.
I like when you like this, Daddy.
Oh my
Daddy,
God.
I like when you scrambling and scraping for shit. I like that.
I'll be practicing. I got Mr. Lee.
Yeah, I love this drink.
Where you put my bag
I like
at?
when you like this, Daddy.
Yeah, where you put my bag
Daddy,
at,
I like
Mr.
when
Lee?
you
It's
scrambling
right
and
here.
scraping for shit.
No.
When you scrambling and scraping for shit. No?
Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna go over that one.
That's BOP in the back with that turban on. Now.
Stop.
I show up there every day. Did you miss me though? For real, because we
Look back on where I became.
Did you miss me though? For real, because it seems like a thing
I
with
miss
this
partying
birthday
with
party,
Puff, man.
Man, but I'm talking about for your birthday.
Huh?
Why won't you party with me for your birthday, man?
We partied for my birthday before. You came to my.
First of all, look at Jada when he leans. When Nig leans back like that, somebody get in trouble.
Huh?
Why won't you party with me?
Watch Jada lean back though. Shout out to my Lakers too.
Lean back. Lean back.
Hold on.
Birthday.
Huh?
Why won't you party with me for your birthday, man?
We partied for my birthday before. You came to my party.
No, but me and you ain't never really party. You know what I'm saying?
It's that Astroglide baby oil talk.
Hey man, it's all entertainment, man. All
Freak
entertainment. Hey, man. We just reading the news over
Yeah,
here.
that's what Diddy said in that, was thinking in that video too.
Hey,
It's
man.
all
We
entertainment.
don't, hey, man, we don't even know who I don't even want to say homie's name. So he's sus over here. So long story short, because they making a transcript of everything we saying. So long story short, Amber saying his energy is crazy. Nori didn't want to blow them candles out. Where's his hands been at? I've never heard a man ask another man if they miss him. Only one person not afraid of him is Fit. Cause Fit know what it is, and like I said, Fit said he tried to take him shopping and bull. He said, "Yeah, y'all remember Puff's suspect Joker? Yeah, talking about Daddy and bull." Sus was plotting on Fab, man.
There's another video, man. On Fab. That's what.
Hey, this is another video where T.I.'s in a party, man, and like Diddy's Sus is literally like following Fab, man. He wanted that bull, man. He wanted to get him in the tub. These grown ass.
Yeah, he wanted that so into you to come literally. Yeah.
Oh, Paul, he want to get it. Oh man, which candles you gonna let him?
Dang.
Damn, Mama Bear getting savage like Scandal.
Oh, man.
50 avoided that bad boy curse. He did, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Again, like I said, man, I think there's a couple more dominoes that are going to fall, and then we'll understand the whole situation of what happened in the 90s with Pop, with Big. You know what I'm saying? And again, a lot of this is being protected because if you understand the game, Puff learned everything from Clive. Clive was savage. Let's be clear. If y'all think Clive Davis was an old man. Hey, man, he was just as ruthless. So again, man, and again, Andre Harrell. He didn't kick the bucket too. Allegedly. Well, from Zion. Rosalind, what's good, man? She's saying
Appreciate
love
you,
guys,
Rosalind.
man. Salute. Miss LB saying somebody reach out to Bentley Farnsworth. I like the way you move. J. Kim said he ain't getting in that jacuzzi. Fact. I never catch myself in the bad boy jacuzzi. Stop it. Salute to J. Kim. Before we get up out of here, man, we've been in here for a two-piece and a biscuit, man.
Hold on, fellas. Before we leave this topic, if I may. From Dwight Howard's assault and battery and forced activity in a threesome case against him, the Will Smith and Dwayne Martin 6 Degrees of Separation saga, Keke Palmer pulling the okey doke on her baby's father, Cassie's merely following suit of these suspect cats against Diddy, which, by the way, yes, Sus Diddy was successful before and during his dealings with Cassie, with, as whatever that you would consider them being. But I find it odd how Cassie filed this lawsuit around about the same time as KP's homegoing. Because she passed on November 15th in 2018. And this whole Cassie suit was filed around about that same time frame this year in 2023. Also, Diddy was reported to partner, with Tyler Perry, in order to buy majority stake in BET a couple months back. Kind of reminds me of how Bill Cosby's allegedly was planning to buy NBC for that takeover as well, right before his life-altering. Yeah. Right before Bill Cosby's life-altering allegations came about. So I just wanted to mention those two things because it's funny how those variables came about.
Well, and again, we understand, man, there's a pecking order when it comes to certain situations in the entertainment industry. And Jack is right, man. He's saying people thought Jaguar Wright was crazy. She's still crazy, but she's right on a few things, though. Let's be clear. Jack is right 100%. Power saying all checks. Mike H, man, salute to Mike H in the building, man. Hip Hop Fanato, man. What's goody, man? He's saying Prodigy had that tell-all stage play.
Yes.
Next thing you know, yeah, they're here too. Mike H is saying it's a bad look for P. Yeah, man. Million Ideas saying that Cosby was guilty. Well, like I said, man,
they didn't have evidence, but yeah, he was found guilty.
But again, like I said, when you in the industry and sometimes you think you can move the way the other coaches move, you guilty.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You can't be out here saying certain things because again, black people, let's be clear, we got a bravado that certain coaches don't have, and when you're in that space and doing those things, you can't really do that. So again, when you're doing the stuff that Will's doing, that D Wade is doing, that Sus, Waterboy D Wade, Dwight Howard is doing and bull, and we're not knocking none of our people, man, from other alternative lifestyles, man. Do your thing.
Right.
It's the fact when you're trying to hide the situation, and then you have other things going on as well that involve money, intimate relationships, man, and high stakes, man. It breeds this kind of crap. Let's be clear, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you're trying to hide that you're a booty goon. And then you put bread on top of it because my bread is attached to whatever, image that they put on me. Again, what was the first movie that Will Smith was in?
6 Degrees of Separation. There was some murdering going on.
That's Bebo. That's Scandalous computer sound effect right there. So again,
I got a tab open. Hold, sorry.
Scandal, like, how'd that get?
Where's my mouse? So, salute, man. Salute, what's going on? Hey, man, I look at that certain player though. We see you, cut.
Yeah.
Amber Knight saying they have intelligence on all these guys, so when something comes out, you trying to put the kufi on Amber?
Intentional.
Again, when Martin Luther King was out here getting bust down, you know what I'm saying? Busted down Tatiana or Martin Luther King. I mean, the FBI, man, they had a foul on the dude, just like they have, like Amber saying, they have fouls in these cats. Let's be clear. You know what I'm saying? You're naive if you think these dudes are just going home to their wife and reading and playing Sorry and Scrabble. You know what I'm saying? They out here doing some wild stuff. And again, that lawsuit just lets you behind the curtain a little bit. Cassie, watch out, watch your back. And then Sus is going to go back to doing these. Again, Sus is up for a Grammy. He ain't out the game. You think they're going to stop him? Again, he's an asset to them still.
We won't stop.
Yeah, take that. So he's still an asset. But again, it's crazy that this dude has still been able to move around the industry. Suge's in jail, but Diddy's out here blowing up whips.
Allegedly.
Suge just rolled over somebody's leg. It was an accident. So again, isn't that crazy scandal that Suge's in jail?
Yeah.
But Diddy's out here asking people for birthday parties?
Well, money talks, I guess, you know.
What talks, scandal? What is that you said talks?
Money.
Money.
And like Leah saying, I always believe Jaguar ain't nobody sued her. And since people thought she was crazy, nobody took it seriously.
Right.
Yeah. Like I said, man, we had a good show, man. 2 hours in, man. Y'all got some primes. Y'all got Savage scandal today.
Yeah, facts.
Again,
I try to hold back, so I don't want your stream taken down.
No, man, we good. We good, man.
Before you end off this topic, you gotta hit that sound effect. I'm not no more. You didn't get it.
You got into the sus one too.
Right. Freak off. Astro gliding, baby.
Again, like I said, man, holding Diddy accountable. Because, again, we grew up on Diddy. You know what I'm saying? We saw him in the videos, doing the little dance moves, and he goes up to Uptown Records. Basically, he burped Mary J. Blige, Jodeci, Heavy D, Big. This is the icon, man. And, again, doing this kind of stuff. And, again, we black men, let's be clear, are men of color. So we got to hold our other brothers accountable. Let's be clear, man. It's entertainment, but you still, man, again, you don't see no Jewish cats, man, when they have something going on in their neighborhood, man. Ain't no cops because they take care of themselves. We want to do the same thing and police ourselves, man. So, again, we just holding cats accountable, man. And, again, because our culture's so diverse and we're so unique, entertainment basically fuels us. And so a lot of times, this is why we have to check Busta Rhymes for jumping some poopy music, and Andre for not coming out and doing some dope music, you know what I'm saying? And Drake basically giving us straight Subway sandwich lunch meat music. Straight mid. So again, entertainment fuels our community, man, and so does the beats and the music and the rhymes, like Coop said, you know, from According to Hip Hop when he was over here on Wednesday. Go check out that show. So again, like I said, man, that's why we hold people accountable, man. It's just not to make fun of them and all that. It's because, again, this is our community, man, and hip-hop is where it starts. And that's why we showing love to Nas tonight, man, for doing his thing, man. Because, again, I know Nas has done some crazy stuff, too. Let's be clear. He brought a Beretta over with a pearl handle. Go look it up if you don't know. He brought a pearl handle gun over to Baseline because he was about to end it all. If Jay was over there when he heard from Carmen that she did what she did. So a lot of people have done some stuff. Y'all just don't know about it. You know what I'm saying? It ain't got out there like that. So, again, we just trying to hold cats accountable. We want to praise people for doing the right things and also having changed in their life, too. You know what I'm saying? Because, again, everybody can change. So even sus can change, man. Get out the hot tub, bro. You know what I'm saying? Get your freak off.
No more.
You know what I'm saying? But the whole thing, again, like I said, man, before we get out of here, Scandalous, tell them where to find you at, man, where you at, what you got working, what you working on, man, and just any thoughts, man, before we go into this holiday break.
So you can find me on Facebook. That's DJ Scandalous, same name here. You can find me on Instagram. I'm everywhere, DJ Scandalous. Me and Iceberg. We also have our own Scandalous Talk podcast. You can find that live on my channel, DJ Scandalous. We go live every now and then about Tupac news. We throw in some other news. And you can also find clips of that on the Scandalous Talk YouTube channel as well. So that's where you can find me. You know, as for hip-hop in general, it's just great to see legends like Nas still do their thing. Even though Busta Rhymes is not put out the music that we like, he's still doing something, you know, at this age in his career. So I think that's great. I just really hope that more rappers take notes and they really try to see what the game that, you know, Nas is putting out there for everybody, and they could do their own thing. Because I would love to see, you know, more rappers like Rakim and stuff still drop albums to this day, you know. So maybe we might see more of that.
Facts.
Like I said, man, salute to Scando, man, taking out his Sunday, man, to hang out with us, man. Salute. This dude's like the busiest man. He's a James Brown of Facebook, man. This dude be getting boogie. You see his feet. His feet is doing that James Brown up in there. You know what I'm
with the
saying?
cape. With the
Yeah,
cape.
with the cape. Yeah, we had the cape on. You know what I'm saying? On there, he was going crazy with it. That's Scando working, man. Salute to Scando, man. Always holding it down, man. He's basically one of one in this space, man. You got to give him his props, man. Again, y'all done got blessed, man. You had Scando, Cool, Cartoon Beats, Vic
Spencer, yeah, all.
Hey, we didn't have some people on. Y'all wait till we have some those people on, man, coming through. But again, like I said, man, are we gonna be playing some independent music sometime this week, man? You know, for the holiday break, man, we're gonna have a Black Friday, so we're gonna play some black artists, some Hispanic artists, some artists from our culture, man. We're gonna be showing some love, man, to some independent music. So if you got some independent music, you know, somebody that's dope, DM us on Twitter, IG, or Facebook, and send us some links to some independent music. Because, again, we talking about owning everything, running everything. So we want to use our platforms to promote these dudes and get some money in their pocket. Pull out the money, BOP. And then also, man, take us home, BOP.
We definitely appreciate y'all for rocking with FRSHOUT. Scando, it's a pleasure as always. Come back soon. Man, you know you're not a guest here, so, you know, go in the back and do the dishes if you can. Appreciate y'all out there, because there is no FRSHOUT without you guys out there in the audience. Iceberg, pleasure as always. Salute and shout out to J Camp. For those who may not come back until sometime after Thanksgiving, we wish you a happy holiday in that regard. You know, please be safe with you and your loved ones, family, etc. And rock with us. We plan to do Spaces tomorrow on the 20th here in November for you guys to voice your thoughts. your commentary, your opinions, etc. We appreciate y'all so much. And salute to Rakim Scarface for their financial donation that they received by way of $500,000 in healthcare. Salute to Nas, the Horowitz, Fab Five Freddy, Steve Stout, and all those cats, Mass Appeal and such. And rock with us next time because we got so much love for y'all. Salute to the supporters and shout out to the haters as well. And come visit us next time.
Hey man, if y'all want some merch, man, the merch store is open. Let's be clear, man. That FRSHOUT.com. Go copy a shirt, a mug. Scandalous been waiting on his for about 6 months, but hey,
yeah, I know. I don't even have the little mug or nothing
man,
to do that little.
We black man, you know. We're gonna get it to you. But it just got open, man. You can go check it out. We just reopened it. We put some new designs up there. Go check it out. So we'll be sending out some packages, man, showing some love. Again, too, Scandal, DJ Scandal's little cousin, 107. He said this is facts. Thank God Dame stopped Nas from going after Jay.
Straight facts, yes.
Dame stopped Nas and saw Nas.
did.
Nas had 2 in his hoodie. Let's be
Double
clear.
toasted.
If y'all don't know the game, go over to Carcino for life. That's our guy, man. Go to Carcino. He just spoke about this 2 days ago, a day ago. Nas was ready to give it up. You know, he was ready to go to the pen, man, over what Jay did, man, because it was crazy. But like I said, salute the Scandal 107, man. And go check out Carcino for Life, man. He was talking about the whole Nas situation with Jay. We'll actually put it on our Twitter, by the way, and our IG. But long story short, salute the Scandalous, man. Bebo P, Jay Camp in Miami. Y'all be safe, man. Spend some time with your family, man. And let's be clear, man. I'm going to turn the music off. Family is the biggest thing, man. Hip-hop brings us over here, but family keeps us connected. Please spend some time with your kids, man. Put the phones down, the iPads down, unless you're watching Fresh Out. And the Horowitz family, call us. But like I said, spend some time with the fam, man. Get on the floor, play games with them, man. Pull out the Scrabble. Don't do no social media, man. Just literally spend some time with the fam, man. Yeah. And again, this time is about family. Salute to LB, the Podfather, too, man. Always checking in with us, man. Salute. We'll be checking in. But again, man, to you and yours, man, and the family, be safe. Traveling this week, too. We'll see you guys Wednesday. Hopefully, we might get another show in, too. Bringing Scandalous on, man. Try to get him in here. Anyway, we'll see you guys on Wednesday.
Y'all probably be here Wednesday, so.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we're going to be here Wednesday.
Yeah,
but then we definitely, just in between time, be safe, man. We'll see y'all, man. It's all about hip-hop. Salute to all the hip-hop veterans, historians, man, enthusiasts, man. We'll see y'all Wednesday, man. Peace.
Peace. Freak off.
Freak off. Oh, dude, let's everybody do the BOP.
World's most dangerous podcast. We go please in the building. What's good? It was doing bar for bar. They Kent was going down, man. Let's get it. What's good? Hundo up in the studio. Hundo. We ain't
Please wipe your feet. You rocking with FRSHOUT. Yeah. FRSHOUT is here, ain't no tiptoeing. The competition running like they Jesse Owens. Please believe, Dookie, this is our moment. We hard in the paint, boy, Kavon Looney. I told Iceberg, please hand the koofy. I'm not a newbie. You will never catch my feet in the bad boy jacuzzi. Stop it. That's that such ish. We live B, we want the real smoke. And be careful, it's kinda cutthroat. The chat going ham, they just might make you get out like no one in the blue notes. Stop it.
This was brought to you by Astro Glide and Baby Oil.